welcome to the Otaku podcast. Holiday edition. Yay! As you can see, we have this great setup going on right now. I had a couple really cool guests today, but they couldn't make it, so I had to find some people that are equally as cool. But anyway, first up, fresh out of Japan, yay! B! Woo! Yay! She's here. We got her back.
I'm actually just a hologram.
Yeah, this is a very convincing B cosplayer we managed to find. Thank you for the follow. If you want to follow us, a thing will appear down there, so you should follow us if you aren't already. Anyway, next up we got David. Yay! Okay, so this is nice because we are all actually in one space now. Ben is in
Ottawa.
He's in the land of poutines.
Land of poutines and government and
government.
Yeah, so this is a fun little setup we have today. We have food, which is all down here where you can't really see right now.
Yeah.
The important part is it's here.
It's here. So
That's what
if food suddenly starts appearing, then
No, that's totally normal.
yeah.
That's normal.
Actually, speaking of food, the question of the day today.
Oh no.
What Kit Kat flavors have you guys tried?
Ooh.
Okay, so we have the normal ones here, which are like chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate.
I think I've seen
Is it
vanilla.
normal?
orange.
There is an orange one.
There's
I've seen.
orange. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I
okay.
tried a green tea one, which was
Green tea. Yeah,
pretty good.
green
I tried that
tea
one.
too.
That was the only one that I could get, which was pretty good.
Food. So we have a very fancy setup right now. I wish you guys could see. Maybe we'll show you guys later. But got like a laptop setup going on. Got like
It's very
Chromecasting to the TV, so
Tell
we
you
can
what,
see.
I'll,
It's like the food
tell you what, I'll
ministers.
tweet it out to everybody on the
Okay,
on the
yeah,
on the Twitter. So,
So if you go up, is it up? No,
I'll
this
find
way.
a way. I'll find
This
a way.
way.
Make it happen.
All our links are here. So David's gonna tweet.
This is our setup and our
Our
food.
setup
It's all
right
gonna be
now.
here.
Yay!
So it'll be here and say this is what we have.
Yay! At Otaku Podcast.
At Otaku Podcast on Twitter.
Yes. If you want to join along with our discussion, our shenanigans today, you can tweet using the hashtag
Otaku.
OTALKU. OTALKU.
No.
But yeah, it's nice to have everyone together. It's sad that Ben couldn't, but I'm sure we will arrange sometime in the future.
We'll find a way.
We should have had him like call in.
Yeah, that would
Little
have been
do you know,
interesting.
I am
We-
actually Ben cosplaying as B.
on your face.
Yes. Surprise!
Yeah.
It's me, Ben. I do editing and everything.
This
do-
is the new anime skin.
So I have some pizza here. So today's podcast is going to be pretty open. We have a pretty casual little open podcast talk show format going on. We're going to be talking about the series that we watched during the year, series that we discussed on this podcast. If you guys have watched anything that really stood out to you in 2016, then you... Is it this way?
It's down.
I don't know.
This
Yes,
way.
Yeah, it's just down over here.
I think...
Oh, this way.
I'm trying to figure this out.
This way.
trying to figure this out. I can barely see the screen.
Sorry.
Yeah, right over here.
Go
where
in
my
the
hand is.
comments. Yes, or your things will appear.
It's there somewhere. Like it's in front of us. You know this.
Just right over here. Right over here. We will see it. We will respond
Yes.
live, which is first time we've done that more accurately.
Anyway, also going back to the topics, just because I'm wording about. What's the most interesting Kit Kat flavor that you've tried? Because I know Japan is
Mine?
the land of like crazy Kit Kats.
Probably. ちょっと待って。Probably. I can't swear on this yet. This one. Raspberry Kit Kats.
Raspberry.
wow.
I've seen
Raspberry Kit Kat.
That is
oh,
neat.
okay.
Two of them.
I've seen like apple cheesecake.
I have cheesecake today too.
Cheesecake
No.
I
flavor,
brought
yeah.
cheesecake.
I know that they have sake flavored ones.
I brought that too.
Oh God.
Okay, wait. Can we just take a look at the various
All right.
varieties?
Here's what we got. We have the dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Thank you.
We have green tea. There's more green tea in there.
Green tea. I enjoy
Green
that
tea,
one
yeah,
thoroughly.
this one's nice.
These
I
ones
haven't
are
had the green
nice.
tea one. This is sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
What?
Kit Kat.
Sweet potato Kit
That
Kat.
is a thing.
It looks
Yeah.
Benny emo.
Anything that's purple in Japan is sweet potato.
Okay.
This is what it looks
Be
like.
warned.
Yeah, just sort of bring it up. Lower. There we go.
A little lower.
There we go. Just throw off the white balance though.
Yeah. There you go.
It's
Oh well.
Okay, we have these ones, which are strawberry.
Okay.
These look
Strawberry
like the
ones.
original
Those look
ones.
good.
These are strawberry.
Those
Okay.
look pretty tasty.
These are strawberry. We have.
So many Kit Kats.
The ones that
What are these two?
I'm just sort of perplexed as how you got them through customs, considering how
Just-
strict they are about
I can
all
get
this crap.
pufferfish through customs. I can get Kit Kats through customs.
Damn straight.
You can get a what?
Pufferfish.
You got a pufferfish through. Are you allowed to?
In
bring
my
that?
defense, don't ask questions you
Are
don't
you
answer.
allowed?
Don't ask questions you don't answer. These
Okay.
are Kyoto specialty.
Ooh.
Ooh.
These are
Regional ones?
yes, roasted tea.
Roasted
Oh.
tea.
Oh.
That is interesting. I might have to bring some of these home, as my mum is a
No, you're
huge
trying
Kit
to
Kat.
You're trying
She's
them
a
here.
huge
Trying
Kit
to
Kat
make it. This is the
aficionado.
roasted tea one. The sake one.
Okay.
Sake one.
Nice.
Okay, here.
Japanese
So,
sake.
Here we go. That
Yeah.
one's sake.
Sake. That
This
should be
one
fun.
is roasted tea flavor. So good.
This one is almonds and cranberry.
Mm.
Oh wow, that's
Almonds
oh,
and
it's like a
cranberry.
single
I might
one.
have
This
to,
is-
like I was saying though, I may have to save some of it
This one.
to share because
And
these
last
look,
one,
these look really
Kobe
interesting.
specialty.
Kobe
Kobe
specialty.
pudding.
Kobe pudding.
Pudding flavor. Oh my
That's
god.
awesome.
Here.
Thank
Kobe
you.
pudding
Pass it on.
flavor. I haven't had this one either yet, so we're gonna try it.
Okay.
Oh, no, you can also toast. This is one of those toastable Kit Kats.
Kobe pudding flavor.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we bothered making dinner, because honestly, like,
Just gonna be eating candy and drinking
we have
sake.
a lot of leftover pizza.
Yeah.
Sweet things.
Okay.
Leftover pizza, and
You
then
guys, batsubara.
there's the multiple different types of Kit Kats, and
Okay.
then I brought sake.
I kind of want to
and
do just the single one.
the single one looks kind of interesting. What's the flavor?
The almond and cranberry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So this one.
All right. So I'm assuming I'm assuming you've tried this one.
That one I've tried. I wasn't a fan of it.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Ooh.
I'm not a fan of sweet things, so.
Ah.
And yet you bring a bunch of Kit Kat.
For you!
For us. She doesn't
For
want
you.
them.
Okay.
Exactly.
Aaron wants to see boobs. So
Boobs?
our I don't know how to say your username. Aaron. I had him for a Discord Secret Santa.
Yes.
And so I was looking for his wish list, like gift, and he had, you guys know Filthy Frank?
Yes, I know.
No.
Yeah, Filthy Frank. Okay, he does a lot of very lewd, crazy videos. But he has a shirt in his merchandise store, which in Japanese says, I eat ass.
Oh my.
So I got him an I eat ass
Oh
in
god.
Japanese shirt. So anyway, that's the story. Welcome to the Otaku Podcast.
Where
We're here
everything
for the
is
next
family friendly.
hour and a half or so.
We're
Ooh.
not family friendly today?
I don't know. It can be whatever we
We
want.
Maybe
have
it's like
alcohol,
Canadian
so it ain't
Yes,
gonna
we
be
do.
family friendly.
No way.
Yay!
Spoiler.
She just screams out, "Fuck!" This is what it looks like.
Yeah. It's alright.
It's like crunchy at the top.
It is a little crunchy.
Things I've learned in like
a single
Japan
piece.
is
Yeah.
that Canadians and Australians are tied for like the most cussing of the English speaking
Oh, you have
language.
no
Canadians?
idea. You have
Canadians
no
and
idea.
Australians.
People think those
Australians, yes.
people
but
from
yeah.
those two countries are believed to be the most polite people in the world, and yet we
They
are the
get
most
along
foul-mouthed.
So, yes, exactly.
We're the most foul-mouthed people on the planet. Arguably.
I'm not getting much cranberry from this.
Yeah, it's just more of the.
It tastes like a
chocolate and almond.
Ferrero Rocher.
Kinda, yeah. I've only had those maybe twice,
Mm.
so it's a little different.
My opinion, the raspberry one's the best.
All right,
Mm.
we'll have to try those. There's also the sake flavors, which aren't they age restricted?
No.
I remember reading somewhere. I
Is
think
there
it was
an
on-
age?
The rum flavored Pocky is age restricted.
There's a rum flavored Pocky.
There is. It's.
Interesting. Let's see.
It's very Pocky with like a rum aftertaste.
No, that just reminds me. What is the drinking age in Japan? Is it 18 or 20?
Here's 21.
21?
20 or 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really want to take like
21, I think.
a pretty flat lay for Instagram. I
Do you
need-
require my laugh?
I need it.
Pretty,
I need like a nice
fat.
background.
Oh,
No.
okay. All right then.
Okay.
Your laugh ain't
Okay.
cute enough for my Instagram account.
Damn, girl.
No.
Would
I
that be
have
enough?
this.
It's like a piece of paper.
No. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Nothing is cute
I'll be
enough
right
for this
back.
girl.
Nothing.
So here's.
I'm not even cute
Okay.
enough for that. Actually, speaking of cute things, Axe little socks today.
This
They
is
are.
the
They
secret.
have.
This is the secret to my blog photos. Okay.
Okay.
So if you are rich enough to actually afford a marble backdrop, you can get like contact paper and like a regular board.
Who can afford that in our
So
age group?
thank you Dollarama.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, these ones are yours.
Yeah.
Just you.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
I have all of
Sitting
them.
on half of
I
them.
have all of them here.
Oh, keep it straight. Keep it straight.
Oh, there's a hair.
Welcome to the podcast today.
Yes.
Well,
Today we're taking Instagram. Today
Taking
we're
a lot of
taking
Instagram
photos.
Instagram pictures, Snapchats.
Oh,
and
the
everything.
strawberry one.
Where does this hair keep coming from?
Okay, who's bringing
So
back
anyway,
into this?
how is everyone's day so far? Over here.
It's been kind of busy, but
And a wrapper. Okay. We'll add the wrapper in here. So, Yeah, you may be seeing this on your Instagram feed very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta
see.
frame it properly. So David has work.
Work sucks. Work sucks. The only thing that doesn't suck is the fact that
Christmas joy right now.
No, yes, Christmas is
Christmas, he's like, joy, I have to work.
joy to the world. No, let me go home. Now Christmas has been
The pink
really
one.
crazy.
The pink one is raspberry.
Pink one is raspberry. Yeah.
Pink one is raspberry.
Behind the scenes
The best
Instagram.
one.
Yeah. My job has been very busy, and it's also been making it difficult for me to friggin' watch.
Okay, we're
anime,
good.
which
We're
is
good.
really sad.
That was it. That was
Alright,
the Instagram,
Yeah.
social media
But
portion.
The only benefit
Hands
was
full of Kit Kats.
the only benefit of my job this time around was the fact that I was able to find some sake that were a little harder to find across the region.
Is that the one that we have
Yeah,
today?
I brought two different kinds, so that'd be fun to try out, I suppose.
Let's take it step by step
But
here.
we also ended up getting some Japanese whiskey, which I didn't bring any of tonight because it's
If anyone
very
donates
pricey.
$10, David said he will down the entire bottle.
Yeah,
So we're just.
I will down the entire bottle, and whoever donates $100, will have to cover my
And-
DUI fees.
Yes, and also, we also have this for
Are we doing
David.
it?
No.
See, we
Code
didn't
word?
have the Toradora cosplay
No,
because I
'cause
forgot it at home.
life.
But I do have the Shokugeki apron thing, and it's really cute because the way you wear it, it has to cross your back,
Oh, that's cute.
and then you have to tie it in a bow at the back.
Oh lord.
So
Are
yeah, because it hugs the sides here, so it like comes in and it.
But are we doing the thing where they there's a certain word we cannot say today?
Oh yes, okay. So what were we gonna do? I
we're
can't
gonna
remember.
let them decide.
Yeah.
So there's a word. If whoever says the word first during the podcast has to wear this.
Mm-hmm.
And then if somebody else says it, then they take it from them.
Yeah.
Okay, that could work.
How's
We
that
gotta
sound?
think of a word though.
Please, like, give us suggestions
The
here.
word
on this
is-
one.
Ideas.
Give us suggestions of the
The word is anime. So you gotta.
Oh.
So my favorite Japanese cartoon.
My favorite Japanese cartoon or Chinese cartoon. 'Cause
Yeah.
There was
My
one this
favorite
year.
reason
There
for
was
being
one this
here.
year.
The word is sake. So
Ooh.
David, what did you bring for us
I
today?
brought some Japanese rice wine
Oh.
that is known by various other names.
Like
that is
what?
very-
Like what? What
Like
would you classify?
a rice distilled beverage with high alcohol content.
Oh.
Pretty sure that's
but-
like a Coke kind of thing. Coca-Cola?
Hey David, what flavor is this Kit Kat?
David, can you read
Japanese
that kanji?
rice wine.
Can you read that kanji?
Can you
I
read what this
cannot.
says here? It says
I
in
actually
English.
cannot read
I think
that.
you should do
It
your
says it in
best.
English.
I know it
Alright,
says
try
in
that
English.
one then.
I'm not reading that right now.
I was just thinking the same word, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have to end each other's sentences with, or end sentences with "in my pants," or you drink.
Hello in my pants.
Hello, my pants. How are you doing in my pants? We got pizza in my pants.
Guys, we
Excellent
have a
in my
topic today.
pants.
It would just
I'm
be
just gonna
easier
throw
for me
it
to
out
not
there.
talk today in my pants.
In my, are we actually doing this in my pants?
We're not doing this in my pants.
Oh. The Scarlet Rook is saying, if someone mentions Yuri on Ice, they have to
Oh,
wear
okay,
it.
I'm okay with that one. That's a good one.
Not in David's pants. So in my pants. Here we go in my pants.
I'm really wearing
Oh,
this.
golly.
Yeah.
Alright, so our topic. We have a topic today.
We do.
We do. We're rehashing the year, I believe. We're rehashing the year.
I'm just sort of hoping
Looking
someone
back-
can take this from me sooner.
At all the fond memories.
I'm
Yeah,
not even
that's
going
a
to try.
fun one.
So
That's a fun
your
one,
arm
too.
through there.
Yeah, I'm going to tie it up.
And then.
I think
Where's
he needs
it?
to stand up for
Oh
this.
yeah, I think well.
No, nobody
If you
wants to
kind
see
of
that.
twist around, you can see the cute little X at the back.
No.
That
Aw.
crosses. Oh.
This is the one character in Shokugeki that I didn't really enjoy watching.
Oh.
More so, it didn't appeal to me in the first place.
That
Oh.
was the only episode I enjoyed.
Because this character's in it a lot in season 2.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll finally watch that.
Yeah.
That's the only reason she wants to watch it.
That's it. He's the only redeemable character.
Okay, so I believe we have a list.
Yes, we do.
So we kind of gone back and looked at all the
Yeah.
series.
So we looked at winter 2016, and we just sort of talked amongst ourselves what we found was the most standout show of the season. So, B, what did you think was the biggest one?
The biggest show for winter 2016. Can
Well,
I look
for
at
you.
our list?
Well, for you.
Okay.
I realized after we did this list that I did not finish like any of the series I watched this year. I think the closest one I got to finishing was I finished Erased.
You only wrote that one for me.
Yeah.
What is this?
I don't remember what you wrote. You said a lot.
Ugh, no.
You said an awful lot.
Well, that was the time that I came to Japan, so I didn't actually end up watching a lot.
Right,
of that
February,
season.
right?
Yeah.
Beginning, winter, spring.
Yeah. There actually wasn't a heck of a lot going on in the winter.
No, there wasn't. There was a lot of shows I started that I never actually finished. One that I watched a while later and went back to that came out in winter 2016 was Dokyusei, which is Classmates, and it's a love story between two dudes. One one of them is like a really good singer, the other one doesn't sing at all, and he just kind of notices while they're in choir, and he's like, I'm gonna talk to him about that, and the guy's like, well, can you coach me? And then they end up coaching, and that's when the love story blossoms. It's really
Sounds
Can
very
you
familiar.
coach me?
It sounds very familiar to something that came out later in the year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What is it?
Nothing. I'm already wearing the damn apron. So
Be my coach! Damn. All right. So, how about you?
Me?
Winter 2016.
I carry over from the fall 2015, which was the Asterisk War, Gakusen Toshi Asterisk. That carried over into a second season. I think it was in the winter. They may have taken a break. All I know is that I finished it the first season in the winter time, and then Erased was the big one.
I think Erase was a big one too, because we had our episode of that. So
First episode we had Ben on.
if you're watching on YouTube, it'll probably be down in the description
We'll
box.
put it in the description box. That's episode
That was the
4.
first one with Ben, right? That's
That was
when
the
we
first
brought
one with
Ben
Ben,
on the
yeah.
show. Ben, I
That's
like
when we
Ben.
decided we liked Ben.
Better.
Erased, that was the big one. I think that was the big one that a lot of, like, it's a series that stands out to very many people during the year.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just my email going on.
Yeah.
So.
No, it was a really popular show. It was a very, very popular show, and from what I understand, the ending was really disappointing for a lot of people. I didn't mind it. I was
Don't
just
look
sort
at me.
of
it was
thinking.
sad. I wasn't going to touch it.
You didn't touch
I
it.
didn't touch anything sad.
When did the dub come out following?
So I actually picked up the dub, did a review
that-
of the block.
yeah, that
I
was
did a
later
review of
on.
the box set. The
That
dub,
was later.
the first set of the dub came out in October of this year.
Yeah, it came out in the fall, I
because
remember.
It launched, the anime launched itself in January, and they already had a dub by the end of the year, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And part 2, which is episodes 7 through 12, so the last half, will be out in January, I think.
And you told us the series with homosexuals dancing on ice is also a simulcasting.
Homosexuals with a very particular first name.
Lesbians on ice.
Figure skating. The figure skating one, guys.
Yaoi
come
on fire.
Yaoi.
Yaoi on fire.
Yaoi on fire.
If you don't get that joke, you should watch Giguk had a video on YouTube called Fall 2016 Abridged, and he covered basically everything he watched. So whether it was going to be keep it, drop it, or give it 3 episodes, and with this show he said this week, this show, next week, Yaoi on fire, and you have Haruka from that show saying, oh god, everything fucking burns. He's on fire.
Yeah, when I first heard the name of the series, I actually thought it was like Lesbians on Ice.
I was expecting that, given its
Because
name.
when somebody mentioned it to me, I was like, oh, that's them describing the series.
Yeah.
Yuri on Ice.
Hey!
Damn it!
It's
I didn't even realize! You can see my delayed reaction.
Yep.
Okay, my turn to wear the
Yep.
apron.
Off it goes. Here you go.
We need a new
Alright.
word.
Yes, we do.
I like this word. Keep this word. It's great. Is that the new code word? Come here.
The new
What's out
word.
here?
The new word is fuck. Oh,
I'm gonna lose this one pretty fast.
Okay.
No,
I feel
no.
so cute.
I thought that just in
I
general,
will wear
Winter
this for the
2016
rest.
was not a very eventful series, but spring and summer made up for it.
Oh, absolutely.
Pretty well. So, what were you guys watching in spring 2016?
What was playing? Oh, for me, it was Ace Attorney, right?
Yeah,
Ace
that was
Attorney.
you. That was one you picked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we talked about that in episode
Alright.
8, I think.
The cross thing.
We talked about what we were watching in
Oh.
spring in episode 8, and
Yeah, you just cross them over.
the big show you were watching was definitely Ace Attorney.
Ace Attorney was okay. Like, they definitely didn't put much production value on it. They were just using the name.
Okay.
Like, they were going off the popular franchise because so many people play the games on DS already.
Yeah.
I was really into it because I just played through Ace Attorney and Professor Layton, I think just before that started.
You were
Okay.
into the series, though.
So I was like, yes, this is great.
My
but-
question now is, can anybody hear what he's saying?
Just...
No, no,
It's great back here!
It's great.
Was this mine?
Anyway.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
The holy gift of life. Just drinking straight vodka.
Damn straight. And I have to drive, so this is gonna be fun.
Oh.
Whoever donates $1,000 can
You know,
cover
I
my
think I'm
DUI.
gonna find my own way home.
Yeah, no, you should be fine.
Or David, you could use code UberSachi
Yes.
for $15 off your next Uber ride.
It'll be my first.
Our
Uber.
sponsors today.
Our sponsors today. Do we have sponsors?
Scarlet
We're
Rook
sponsored
asks,
by a figure skating company.
have any of you guys watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No, I have not. I hear a lot about it, and I've been meaning to
The animation
sort of give it a
style looks
shot, but life. Life just
I
keeps getting in the
watched
way.
it, so my friends, when I went to Anime Expo
Mhm.
over the summer, they are like super into JoJo, so I remember we were all sitting around like bored one day, one of those lazy days, and we watched JoJo, and I really liked it. The thing that really drew me into JoJo, like, I liked it, but not enough to continue watching it on my own,
Yeah.
is they have really, like, different color palettes. Everything's really trippy. Like, you
Yeah.
know JoJo already is kind of bizarre.
Mm-hmm. Hence the
Because
name.
hence the name of
the
JoJo's
show.
Bizarre Adventure.
That's the name of the show.
Totally
yeah,
set
no
that
kidding.
one up. But they had, like, the sky would be, like, green or purple, and, like, the colors would all be very, like, interesting color palettes. And the thing is, if a series doesn't have an appealing art style to me, like, I probably won't watch it.
Yeah.
Art style's a big factor for me.
Yeah.
No, damn, Sachi got eyebrow game, yeah.
Yeah. B, what were you watching this spring?
The spring. Can I please see the
Yes,
list?
of course.
Thank you.
We're gonna have to reference the list, which
So-
which is written on the back of a script I wrote for a project. No, it wasn't Nisekoi Bridge 4. Sorry.
Can we do a reading of the script?
No, God.
Wow.
No, please don't. It was awful.
All right.
Selling out. Regular people react to Nisekoi Abridged.
Oh Lord. It's
This is
the end
October.
product. Full
October.
disclosure: the end product of this
What do you
was
score on this? What was your grade?
that was something I printed off for the directing day.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Ended up getting like a 70 on that. I was not pleased.
Spring was My Hero Academia. There we go. That was my topic for spring. There's also something else got.
My hero, what I heard was My Hero Macadamia. I'm like, macadamia nuts?
Academia nuts, yeah.
Let me see
No,
this.
My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
on point, and it's really popular. I'm really glad for that. They also did a simuldub for it, and
Yes,
season
they did.
2 is coming out next year.
Yeah,
Next year.
that'll be interesting
That's
to
gonna
see.
be good. Assassination Classroom season 2 also came out in spring, I believe.
Yep, launched in the spring and then it ended in the summer.
Yeah.
Just before we started again, the season 2, before we started again season 2 for us.
I liked season 1 better of Assassination Classroom.
Yeah.
But
I didn't mind the ending of it. It sucked that it had to end, but
Did we do a podcast on this? We did.
we were planning it, but it never
we never actually.
came to fruition.
Because
That's
I
the
remember
word I
I
was gonna
spent an
use.
entire day just like
Watching it.
like powering through it. Yeah, it was really good. I
I
liked
tried
it.
Berserk. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hammer Tank posted about Berserk. I tried it. I felt like the old Berserk was a golden
The Golden
something.
Age.
That
Golden
one
Age.
was a lot better.
Yeah. Well, those were films, so they had more budget and time.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. No. Berserk was kind of disappointing to me.
Yeah. I saw promos for it, and I was a little disappointed. It looked too much like a 2006 video game. It really did.
That's a good way to put it. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Were you
And-
finished?
I'm
spring?
gonna be
I never
David
talked
from
don't,
DB Steel
don't,
Media.
don't.
Hi everyone, it's David from DB Steel Media.
I'm just gonna go.
Today
into the
I'm here to
other
tell
room.
you that I've sold my soul to the fine bros.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever seen David put his hand on his hip. David, put your hand on your hip. I want to see how that looks.
You know what?
Hand on the hip. hand on
Hey
the hip.
everyone,
never did
it's
that.
David from DB Steel.
You know what? Just because you're bringing this up, I will actually upload the video for a limited time to the YouTube channel.
Ooh,
I did not
exclusive.
do it on purpose.
Otaku
I did not do it on purpose. I was
exclusive.
very upset with it in
Oh.
terms of how it came out, and the
Perfect.
audio mixing
Everybody
didn't
go
work.
watch it.
It's
Oh,
not
wow.
up yet. It's not up yet. So
Melissa in this is a bitch.
no,
She
she's
says-
not. Melissa's not the bitch. It's
Melissa,
Anna.
you're a-
Anna was the main
Oh,
one.
sorry, Anna, you're a bitch. The biggest problem is the writing and acting. Get somebody else to write and act in it. It would be a lot better. Oh shit, Anna, we don't like Anna.
Here's the weird thing. Here's the weird thing about that script. It was the
Hand has to be permanently on
the
hip
concept.
the entire
I
The
time.
agree with you
concept
on
with
that
this was we needed to come up with a script and storyboards and everything, call lists and so forth. And I couldn't think of anything, and so I thought, okay, what am I doing? What am I talking to myself about just up here about getting the script for episode 4 done for Nisekoi Bridge? And so basically, this is started as a internal conversation
So
of
these
just
are the voices
me
in your
fighting
head?
myself, me fighting myself about why it's not done yet, saying, yeah, I don't understand why
like the
people are still
internal
sticking
monologue.
with it.
Like-
And then I had dedicated actors, Melissa and Anna, as well as the rest of the
The voices
crew
in
for it.
his head are female.
The voices in my head,
names are Melissa
the voices
and
in my head were translated into human people.
They're quite bitches.
Yeah, they're... So the voices in David's head are bitchy women. There we
They're
go.
just- It's just depreciating evil people.
Case closed. Okay.
And that's it.
Through this.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't know.
Oh,
what I didn't talk
spring.
about.
I
ReZero.
forgot.
I didn't
Yeah,
talk about
ReZero.
anything. Yeah, ReZero was big.
Moving on.
ReZero was big. I also watched And You Never Thought There's a Girl Online and 100, which was just a massive Infinite Stratus ripoff.
Oh, what was the girl online one called? What was that called? Something...
It was, and you thought there was.
And they thought there was never a girl online.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we watched
Netoge,
it.
yeah.
Netoge, yeah,
Netoge.
yeah.
It was cutesy for a few episodes, and then it just
Yeah.
got a little ridiculous, and I got bored.
ReZero, like, really
ReZero was just throwing a
heart-wrenching.
heart-wrenching
When you
torture
discovered
show.
what the twist was in that, you're just like, no!
Like, why?
No!
Why? And then, oh god.
And then Rem for best girl.
Rem is best girl. Hands down. That was the funny thing, because everyone thought Amelia was going to be best girl, and then, Rem comes out of nowhere.
Rem comes out of nowhere. And
Comes out of nowhere after murdering the guy, and then boom. By the way,
Speaking of things
spoilers.
that come out of nowhere. There was also an anime that came out, I think spring or summer, and that it was like everyone was like really crazy hype about it, and then like the last 3 episodes was like completely.
Mob Psycho 100.
Maybe we talked about it a lot here. I think Ben talked about it a lot.
Ben talked about it a
Yeah.
lot. He didn't really watch a lot from
Okay.
the year. He watched a lot of older stuff, and admittedly, I did too.
He watched a lot of older stuff.
Which is fine. I mean, when I looked at Ajin, Demi-Human, I thought that was from 2015. It was actually from this year,
Yeah.
or at least the second season was.
Early, yeah.
Yeah, very early
Second
this
season
year.
I think is just coming out now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was season 1.
All I know is that it's on friggin' Netflix, and if you don't have Netflix, you can't really watch it. Or
Problem with
or you
Japanese
go.
Netflix is there's no English.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Netflix
Yeah.
finally launched there, as did Spotify, and there's so much stuff you can't get. Kind
I
of
can only
sucks.
watch English shows on Netflix, which is the 100 is on there, which is really nice because
Yeah.
the 100 is the only real people show I watch.
So it's
Okay.
only Western shows on...
No, there's Western shows, but then whenever it's like a non-Western show, they don't have English subtitles,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of done on that.
There was I remember there was a drama that my roommates were watching over the summer, and it was Good Morning Call or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really cute. But I think that had English subtitles.
J-drama?
Yeah, they got it off, they were doing
Talk about
Japanese.
J-dramas, I want to talk about more there too.
Mm.
Actually, spring also. Sorry, I totally just jumped in on you
Okay.
on that one. But spring also, movie came out, Zutto mae kara suki deshita. I've loved you for a long time. That one, the Honeyworks movie.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
First time
oh
movie
yeah,
came out.
Honeyworks.
That was pretty popular.
Was that your first time going to a Japanese movie
Movie?
theater?
Yes. And then right after that, we went to the Kuroko no Basket live stage play, which was horrendous.
Ooh, sorry to hear
Tell
that.
us about that.
Ooh.
Well, like, first of all, the problem with all those live stage play things, and I'm like, okay, I get it, this is like a thing that just, it's a thing, but I don't like it. There is no sports, there is dance sequences. It's
Is
standing
it like
there,
High School Musical?
Oh, God.
Where they're
It's
just like, gotta
basically-
get your head in the game.
they
God.
they stand there, and there's like dialogue, dance sequence, dialogue, dance sequence. I'm like, well,
I came here for the
No.
sports.
I came here for the sports and like hopefully at least a little bit of acting, but it's not. It's like intense dialogue, dance sequence.
That's like somebody who goes in to watch High School of the Dead say, I came here for the plot. There is no plot.
Damn it, all I got were titties. I didn't want this.
Boobs, ass, boobs. That's it. Directed by Michael Bay. Boom.
Exactly. Oh my god.
I'm just
Perfect.
ripping off Gigak at this point. That's my job. Professional
Perfect.
Gigak impersonator.
We should get him on Otaku one day.
Oh, that'll be fun. He's in Thailand right now with Sid Snap.
Oh,
He's,
okay.
Probably not after that clip you just made though.
I don't know. No,
Why is he
I'd be done.
Why is he in Thailand? Just traveling?
I don't know.
Just on
I think he's actually like, I know he has family there.
Oh, okay.
But
Christmas time.
I guess. I don't know. All I know is that it's going to be a nightmare to get both him and Sydney to be in Nisekoi Burst episode 4, but I'll make it happen somehow.
We'll use those
I'm
prime
locked in.
otaku connections.
I'll do the best I can.
Is that everything?
That was
That
it.
was
That's all I had
season-
for
or
spring. For the spring.
season.
The summer
Forward to.
was kind of tame.
I thought
arguably.
summer was pretty good.
I basically didn't tune into anything super new. I just sort of continued ReZero until it was over.
Summer. Bungo Stray Dogs.
Bungo Stray Dogs did
really
come up,
good.
but I think that was very late spring.
That was late spring. I think.
very, very late spring, early summer, and it sort of carried over.
That one definitely.
Shot
made it.
down.
I could be wrong, and I am often wrong.
cute, Kuma.
So,
I know.
yeah, yeah. So there was the
Did not watch Flying
what
Witch.
were we talking about again? Bungo Stray Dogs. I didn't actually get a chance to watch that. You guys did a whole episode on it. The
She
one
was
episode where I
also-
wasn't there, and it's. I don't know if this is because I wasn't there or not, but it's the most popular episode we have, the most viewed, aside from the original 2.
6K now?
I think we're at 6K. The original 2 have about 7 or 8, but because they were on the main channel,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
caused
Summer was
issues.
solid.
So if you're just joining us now and you haven't seen episodes 1 and 2, the playlist on the YouTube channel Sachi TV, which is actually on been favorited from my own channel, the playlist has access to episodes 1 and 2, which were originally on Sachi's channel.
Yeah. Summer was the month where I discovered the joys of having a second monitor, which made life so much easier. So I watched a lot of anime, but I watched it dubbed when I could find it, just because I would have it open on a second screen, and then I'd be like doing other stuff, playing Overwatch, and like half watch. Like I remember I would play Overwatch and then watch Assassination Classroom at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm like doing both at the same time. So Assassination Classroom. We also did a special episode on...
We did a special episode on Zankyo no Terror, Terror in Residence.
Yeah, Zankyo no Terror or Terror in Residence, which I watched dubbed as well.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad dubbed.
Yeah, dubbed was actually pretty good. Like, I tend to favor subtitles more, just because I feel like the voices fit the characters better.
It's a little more authentic.
Yeah,
It
a
was
little
the
more-
original way of doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Orange and Real Life were also both summer.
Yes, they were. Orange,
they were
Orange
solid?
was great. Orange was great. It was
Very,
it
very
was,
emotional.
It was very much a tug at your heartstrings thing, but not emotion torture, not emotional torture like ReZero was. And that got simuldubbed this fall.
Oh, okay.
So both those shows, Re Life and Orange.
I read the manga a while ago.
For Orange?
For Orange.
I bought that. It came in
I
2
gotta
big
recommend
collections.
it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That was fun.
It was like a 1-shot or 2-shot or something, right?
The manga.
It was very short.
It was like 5 volumes.
Wait, what am I
5 full
thinking of then?
volumes.
I'm thinking of something else. Okay, no, I did read Orange, but fuck, I'm thinking of something else that was like too. Why do I think Orange was
Orange was
short?
definitely just like an emotional roller coaster.
It was
Absolutely.
very, very emotional.
Yeah.
By the way, if you read Orange and you liked it, there's another series called Strobe Edge, which is very... It's like...
If your heart is still standing.
If your heart is still there and you want to like punch it around some more, Strobe Edge was really good.
2016 hasn't done that enough for
Yeah,
years.
right after watching ReZero and Orange in the same season, go and watch that.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah.
Oh, Koi no Katachi.
Other things that I did,
They still haven't, Aaron Synth said, I still haven't watched the movie with the Death Girl. That was
Oh,
Koi no Katachi.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
that was
Stupid
like,
Voice.
yeah, that was
I
one.
haven't watched it either. I really want to watch it. Silent Voice is the translation.
Shokugeki season 2 wasn't too bad actually.
Ugh, shivers.
It actually wasn't too bad. It was shorter. It was just I don't know if you watched to the very end of the first season, but they just sort of picked it up right in the middle of the tournament.
Yeah.
And kept going with the tournament. There wasn't as much gratuitous fan service. If there was any, it was in arguably good taste. Better taste than it was before.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about good taste fan service?
There is such a thing. It's more if it's there and it's not super
Are we
deliberate.
going back to
Titties. Just titties.
It wasn't as crazy. Oddly enough, though, it was kind of in weird places, but
Yeah, no, I think-
but the story itself just sort of wrapped up nicely, and I felt that
Yeah.
the end set it up for a decent third season if they brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
Where what the hell's his name? Yukihira. He is that his name? Is that his first name?
Soma?
Yeah.
Soma, yeah.
Soma. He ends up doing an apprenticeship under the guy who was from
spoilers.
France.
You're the worst.
Yeah, I'm the worst. You don't watch this. But that's because it's part of the thing. But that's because it's part of the story and it's part of their test for the for their competition. So there's an additional layer of contest on top of the contest,
I think
which was rough.
Shokugeki, the first season, was just so zany and out there and like titties flying around and
Tits
food
everything.
flying around. But that was, I think, definitely just a move to catch people's attention.
Oh yeah,
And then they calmed it down second season.
and the manga did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Summer also, I watched a lot in the summer. I thought summer was pretty good. I watched Sweetness and Lightning.
I want to
Sheer
get
Boys.
on that.
Do
I
it.
just
It's great.
Yeah,
It's
and
fantastic.
the manga.
It's wonderful. I recommend the anime though, just because like it has the good soundtrack to it that just
Yeah.
like makes it even more.
I've seen
emotional.
clips with the little girl, like the one where she's on the line,
I
she's
even
walking
like
down the
kids.
street.
Yes.
Yeah, she's singing about like sharks or something. What's in this drink? Peach, pear, apple juice, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
was
we're
that,
all
there was
sober
Two
right now.
Boys.
We are all sober right now.
For now.
I said right now.
For now.
Yes.
Cheer Boys was there. It was pretty good.
Putza.
Days was started then, and that carried over into
Days was the soccer
fall.
anime, right?
Days was the soccer one, yes.
Soccer, football, however you want to put it.
Like, they really didn't know how to run at all, and it's just like, we're gonna make
Some reviewer I saw on YouTube called him basically the Shinji Ikari of soccer. He just completely sucked.
Oh no!
Hands down.
Never even watched it.
Not like these.
Oh, that's sad.
And then Life of a High School Fudanshi, that one was pretty good too. It was like the short 5-minute, 10-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Very amusing.
There was a weird show that a second season came out of, and I'd never heard of it. And I think it was called "My Wife is a Student Council President." And
it's fall 2016.
It was just at the very end of summer. I heard about it coming out, and I said, "What the hell is this?" So I watched the first season for the broadcast version. For the broadcast version of it, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It's like 7 minutes.
He did the code word.
What?
Yeah.
Apron's back.
I thought we
did he
changed it
say?
up.
Oh.
He said, what the fuck?
Oh.
No, come on.
Yep.
I was repeating it. Don't do this.
Just avoid it.
Don't do this to me.
I just asked the question.
Okay.
What on earth am I watching?
No.
It was brutal.
That was your free pass.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
It
Now
was-
you guys are all aware.
It was brutal.
Alright.
It was brutal, but at the
You
same
should
time,
get a free pass for
it was
that.
the very small 7-minute episodes for each. It was just, the concept was just so silly. You have
like,
a
outrageously silly? Like
yes,
that?
absolutely. You have a character who's been elected the student council president. Their whole campaign was about the liberation of love because on-campus relationships
So she's
were
a
prohibited.
Violet Lantern.
On-campus relationships were being strictly prohibited by the disciplinary committee, and it was very strange. Then all of a sudden she shows up and says, "Oh, by the way, our parents made it an arranged marriage for us when we were like 3." And
how convenient.
We were 3, and they were drunk, and it's happening, and I took it seriously. So I'm moving in with you.
Though. I would definitely be that.
So I'm moving in with you, and hilarity ensues, and it's very raunchy.
Uh-oh.
It's very raunchy at times.
Uh-oh.
He said the thing. I was just calling
And then you
him
said
on
it after.
Sachi's
I
word
was
is law.
calling him.
Sachi's word is law.
It's time, guys. You're getting the fan service. Everyone wants this.
No, nobody wants this.
Everyone's gonna wear.
Nobody wants to look at me, so that's the benefit.
Everyone just wants to be.
Alright,
Okay.
you get to be in the back.
Everyone wants to be.
Alright. I hate cute things.
You hate
Why?
cute things,
I
and
hate
yet,
cute things.
and yet you,
What's the intent?
and yet you fangirl about them.
Okay.
It's different because I am not them at that point.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Fair enough, but it's
You're
when we
okay.
are talking about things, it's more you're talking about when you fangirl over things, it's more the TV shows or the movies and whatnot. But you hate wearing cute things.
I hate being told I'm cute.
Okay.
And like
Everyone say B is cute in the chat. Hashtag B is cute.
you're the devil. Oh my god, this is the worst.
Oh, wait.
Anyway,
Wait,
anyway.
Yeah.
Then
there was
we're,
the fall.
we're in fall. We're in
Yeah,
fall
we
now.
moved
Fall
into
was
autumn.
the best as far as they got
Fall was-
progressively better
Fall
this
was
year.
huge. Fall was
Fall was
great.
huge. I ended up watching like 7 shows.
So cute.
Which was
Wow.
interesting. It was interesting
Turn
because
around.
there was
Little ball.
fall was a
guys are the
very,
worst.
very, very big season. There was, as we mentioned in one of the podcast episodes before, Funimation and Crunchyroll had their big collaboration. So all
Oh,
the,
yeah, that was
all the
big.
Japanese versions of their Funimation shows were going to Crunchyroll, and all the shows that Crunchyroll is licensed in some way are going to be dubbed in partnership with Funimation. So they set up a whole simul-dub season, including new stuff, but they also dubbed Mob Psycho 100, Orange, Relife, and a couple of really, really big shows from
All
the
that
fall.
also got simul-dub.
I think it did.
Yeah.
I think it did.
Sorry, yeah. As this homosexual
It was really interesting to see how much more, because we were getting rehashes essentially of the same shows we had watched, but we were getting them way faster than we would if you were waiting for a Blu-ray.
Yeah, and the collaboration with Funimation and Crunchyroll is huge for sure. Especially when you see two companies who I think most people assumed were competitors, and in a way they still are.
They still
but like
are, yeah.
doing joint partnership is a very smart decision because they've essentially just taken over.
Essentially, but
You still have like Aniplex and
well,
whatever.
Aniplex doesn't have a streaming platform. I mean, they use Daisuke as well as Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
They finally, it's sort of dragging it back to summer again, they finally put up the dub for July and April on Crunchyroll, which I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you haven't checked out the dub, do it. It's great.
Check out the live action too.
The live action, I've been wanting to check that out.
There's a really good looking actor in it.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Okay.
You'll have to take your word for it. But
Your line April.
I got into Your Lie in April, and I spent easily 400 Canadian on
That was
both
right
shows.
before.
That
That was right
sets.
before summer too.
Yeah,
Because I
right
remember
before-
when I went
Right
to
before you went to AX,
Anime Expo, there was
there was the insanity.
Kaori figure that I couldn't get to.
Yeah, the
because
Kaori
it
figure.
sold out so fast. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Aniplex had their own like special booth. If you've ever been to Anime Expo, on certain days they will release like merchandise, but they only have a limited amount, and they'll be like, okay, at like 9 a.m. or whenever the show floor opens, we have like 100 of these figures, and once they're gone, and they don't sell them any other day.
Yeah.
So he was looking for the Kaori figure, didn't have them there, so I ended up getting a Kill
You got
la
me
Kill.
the Kill la Kill soundtrack, so I could get the Your Lie in April poster, which I'm
the
really
poster.
grateful for.
Yeah.
And then I ended up ordering the Kaori figure on Amazon Japan, and through efforts that were greatly appreciated, it was mailed to me via B. So thank you.
No.
again.
Wait, what?
You ended up mailing me the.
We're too busy
the
dead.
figure. Thank you again.
I did something good, guys. I don't know what I did. But
You mailed
brought
me
back
the
the,
mailed me the
I
Kaori
brought back
figure.
the dab. Sorry.
That you did. That you did. I thought that was dead.
Oh
But,
god.
no, in terms of shows from the fall, I picked up Izetta the Last Witch, which the first 3 episodes I watched in
Didn't keep
Japanese, in the Japanese, and then I watched the first 3 in English just to see what they were doing differently. And then assignments hit me from every angle possible,
Yeah.
so I had to stop. But I also picked up Dragon Ball Super when that was released on Crunchyroll,
Yeah.
which has been half decent. I haven't finished the Resurrection F arc though, so but I know what happens because
Yeah.
I've seen the movie.
Yeah. Wait, going back to summer, a big thing that we talked about that isn't anime is Pokemon Go.
Yes.
Which I feel like most people have either stopped playing or like slowed down playing.
Yep.
It was such a good idea when it first came out.
Yeah.
I remember we used to go to...
You got overhyped.
It did.
Way overhyped. And the fact that I used Pokevision, which apparently was extremely controversial because everyone just like yelled at me.
I remember when it came out, Ben.
He's
Ben-
the one that yelled at me about it.
Ben, myself, and a couple other friends from our university program set up a little spreadsheet, and we called it like the race to 150.
Yeah.
And we agreed, okay, nobody's using trackers that aren't built into the game.
And I'm like, I'm
And-
using Pokevision, and then Ben
and
was
Ben
like,
just snapped.
no, you can't do that. That defeats the whole point of the game. I was like, but I'm having
That
fun.
was like the first
Yeah.
time we had a huge
And
heated debate on
the last
topic.
couple,
That was very-
in the last
yeah,
couple
that
of
was a big
weeks, they started releasing Gen 2 stuff, so from Gold and Silver. So
Has anybody caught a Totodile yet?
no,
Curiosity. In the
right
chat,
now
yeah.
there's about 5 or 6. I think I've read on Twitter.
There's
There's like
something
5 or
for
6
all eggs.
Pokemon that are coming out. So like Pichu,
Togepi.
Togepi,
Pichu.
and I think the early evolutions of
What, like Cyndaquil?
Electabuzz,
Smoochum, I think.
Magmar, and Smoochum. I think.
Yeah.
So it's Magby, Elekid, and Smoochum right now.
Can't you only get them in eggs or something?
For
Or-
now, yes.
Yeah, that's
For
what
now,
I
you
heard.
can only catch first generation original 150, or depending on where you live, 145, because there's region specific like Farfetch'd, Mr. Mime, and Kangaskhan.
Yeah.
Tauros is everywhere here, so we're sick of
Oh
it.
my
we didn't have
God.
Tauros in Japan. I didn't
No,
see single Tauros.
it's
That's funny.
exclusive to North America.
That's funny.
That explains it.
It's
You should
exclusive to
catch
North
one
America.
now.
I also had a
Don't take
hard
it
time
back.
finding Drowsies.
Yeah. Oh my. And yet I get spawned by. We get swarmed by them here. There's nothing
Hard
different.
time finding drowsies. I wish I could say that because that's literally all I fucking caught. Fuck! Damn it!
Free! I am liberated!
No!
Take the
Okay, so the word now is just gonna be fuck.
That's fine.
I'm pretty
Just
sure
try and
we
keep
said
it.
three
Try and
times
keep it
over.
as family friendly as
Yay!
possible.
God dang it.
This is the punishment game. Butts again!
Here, I can do it this time.
Can you do it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, it's more fun if I do it.
Okay, if you want to do it, then you can.
Our synth is triggered by that. So.
Triggered!
Oh well. Welcome to real life, where words definitely don't make you happy all the time.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Are we going into winter?
Well,
No.
winter.
Winter would be
winter
now.
would be
Oh,
2017.
okay.
Oh,
27.
there's still more to talk about in fall.
Autumn. We had lots of stuff.
There's so much sports anime, and they all got overshadowed by the one.
Kiss him, not me.
Oh,
We
that
did
was
watch
it,
Kiss
that
Him,
was
Not
it.
Me. We
That
did
was
watch.
it,
We
which
did
is
watch
now a
Kiss
really
Him, Not Me.
bitter and anger one.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, I saw you tweeting about the episodes with the one guy. The one
Yeah.
that you liked, yeah.
If anybody's keeping up with the manga, you know I am angry. You know I am really, really angry with that.
For those of you who aren't keeping up with the manga, B tweeted pictures about it, and I think she sent one to
I
me
didn't
over
spoil
line.
it. I didn't spoil it though. I spoiled it for you.
You
That's
did spoil it for me, but
because I needed to vent.
yes, she sent me a picture over line, and
It's horrendous.
it was.
Do you guys have
worst.
Line?
Yeah.
I
I
have
have
you online.
Line.
You don't talk to me.
The only person.
The only person I have online is
Senpai has
B.
your-
Oh,
the only
okay.
person
Well,
I have
I
online
haven't
is B.
Yeah, we
so-
should make a little otaku line.
Yeah, we should. Just get
We
Ben
have
on board
a
with
line
that.
group. We have an otaku group on like every social media. Can we just
Except
leave
Line.
Line for now?
Can we leave it
Let
alone?
Line be the
We
same
need more
area.
ways to communicate.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right, we'll have to leave that alone then.
Crazy.
Yeah. What else happened in Fall? So Kiss If Not Me was pretty cute.
sports
we
anime.
did an episode about that. If you haven't watched it, you can watch it.
Yes,
on
Haikyuu season 3.
Haikyuu season 3 came
happened.
out, which was
That
interesting.
was really good season, and I think that the animation style, like you can see the improvements clearly from season 1 to season 3 now. I thought that this was also the not as good, probably the worst. Not it was bad, but it was the worst of the openings and endings that they've had so far. That and also the worst thing that happened in fall 2016 was that one manga about 2 dudes on frozen water overshadowed so many other good
Days on a
ones.
frozen pond.
Yaoi on fire. Just flip it over.
Overshadowed
Flip it
so
around.
many
What's
good
the
things.
opposite of yaoi on fire, and you'll know what we're talking about.
Haikyuu, it overshadowed All Out. It overshadowed.
Oh wait, no,
The
Yuri
Great
on Ice.
Passage.
I can
You have
say
the
it because
free-
I'm already
You're
wearing
already wearing
it.
it, so yeah. And that's also not the word anymore, so we're good.
Yeah.
Because we've
Oh,
already
okay.
agreed the word is what you said earlier 3 times in a row.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Point
that
is,
show
there
was
was a lot of good
huge.
stuff then.
That show was
Yes.
huge, and these 2 lovely people said you need to watch it. So I watched the first 3 episodes dubbed, and
It's just.
it wasn't bad. It
It's
wasn't
good, but
bad.
it wasn't the best.
The show
There was
itself,
better stuff that season.
the show itself for the storyline, I really didn't care for it, but the animation was good, the music was good, liked the opening, liked the ending stuff.
Yeah.
The
And,
opening was very good.
The progression of it made sense and
Yeah.
it worked.
But it wasn't
But
about sports.
it was the content of the story. I really just
not
didn't care
enough
for it personally.
sports.
Yeah,
More.
it was more
more
like you said.
dancing on ice.
You were saying it yourself. Is that
This is the one where they could have done a live play and actually had a useful dance off.
yeah?
Yeah,
no kidding.
exactly.
B was saying when I picked up B from the train station on our way over, and
Yeah.
she was saying in the car that with this show it was too focused on the
It's
relationships.
kind of like Free from that
Rather than-
perspective.
I liked
Yeah.
it more than Free.
But it
I
was
d-
the
I
same
didn't
kind of
really-
idea.
Same idea, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I just
Similar-
didn't-
similar
It was too
idea, yeah.
cringy for Free.
for free.
Like Yuri on Ice is still pretty cringy, but like
Yes.
it's more heartwarming, I think.
Well, the beginning
for
was
me.
kind of like it
Maybe
was
it's
like,
because
eh.
maybe it's
too
because it's
pushing
ice
it.
skating where I'm already like prepared.
All the
It's a
same.
Canadian thing.
All at the same time though.
Ice.
like,
Oh, okay, yeah. Canada,
this
cold
show-
winter, yes.
With the show, I knew that it was
JJ.
going to be a little bit. I knew for sure with the show it was definitely not geared to me as an audience member. So,
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that, David?
as the person who tunes in more to shonen style shows that are just more beat everybody up and
Yeah.
or kill
Why
everybody,
you should have watched All Out.
then
There is all beating
it's just
up
not
in that.
it's not something that I would say that looks amazing. I'm going to jump into that right now because it's just not marketed to me in that regard.
What is
based
it?
on the TV show Yaoi on Fire, the opposite of Yaoi on
You
Fire.
can say it now. You know that, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
not the
could,
word.
but whatever.
Okay.
I don't even care.
Yaoi on fire.
Yaoi on
Burn
Fire.
the gays.
No, that's just not cool. That's awful.
I'm joking.
That's
I'm
awful.
joking.
That's
I'm
awful.
joking.
2016,
Um,
I'm
everybody.
joking.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
With Yuri,
Because
it
they're
was,
so hot. Ah, I saved it. Ah.
Yuri
Anyway,
was Yuri was an interesting show, and like I said, it's
ending
not
was
something
good.
I didn't actually get to the ending, but I read all about it, and there was meltdowns on Twitter for a good couple
Oh,
of days.
people were very,
I love JJ too.
very emotional.
Oh,
About
man.
that one. It was very well executed. Yes.
Oh, hey, Moika!
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, so other than that, there was a couple other things that came out in fall. What came out in fall that I actually watched aside from that? I tried
For
watching
me-
Gazetta, but that didn't happen.
It went, like, my anime watching
Sort of
generally
dropped off the-
decreased because, yeah, school. But
Yep.
then also Overwatch.
School, yeah.
Overwatch.
Came in.
Mainly
I just
Overwatch.
got Overwatch, and I suck appallingly. So that's not going to happen very
It
often.
console, it's completely different from
Yeah,
PC.
it's definitely
so-
different. My brother plays on PC, and he's basically said that it's a lot easier on console than it is on PC because people are
sense.
better with their mice and their keyboards than a controller.
Yeah.
But
I heard like
I'm just one of those casual plebs who doesn't really play too often, so.
I know that like what Torbjorn is like everywhere, Bastion's everywhere. Just like turret characters.
Yeah.
You know, it happens.
I don't really remember. I don't really know how to use any of them. I've literally
You
played
will
maybe an hour.
learn.
I've probably used an hour of my
You
time
will
on the
learn.
game. So.
My sad moment this year with Overwatch is the fact that I ranked at 24.99 at my highest part, which is gold, and 2,500 is platinum. I was
Okay.
1 point off, and then I went on a 3-game losing streak.
Oh.
And everyone in Discord makes fun of me for it because I'm just unable to get to plat.
Oh man.
2017.
2017.
I will get there.
Watch out, Sachi's coming.
I will get to plat. I will get to plat.
Yeah, that was anime in 2016.
Moika brings
For
up
the
a
most
good point. She says, I like how Yuri on Ice went out of its way with the blatant gay, especially with how censoring Japanese TV.
Yeah, well, it's nothing.
Well,
Nothing was really showing necessarily, and they didn't censor the.
that's what I'm saying. Like it was.
They didn't
very
censor the
veiled.
events of episode 7, which I again haven't watched, but I
They
heard
did
all
censor
about
it,
it on
though.
Twitter. Did they?
They did censor it.
Because from what I understand, the Crunchyroll version did not have a censorship piece.
Well, like they didn't show the kids. The guy just kind of like face close and then they fall, and it was like.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like in the one sense, they veiled it really well. That there wasn't any kind of explicit.
This is happening.
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
Like it was super like emotionally tied, and like they had just have a really you could still push the whole. They're just really good guy friends. Like if you wanted to be that
Yeah.
kind of person, you could push it.
Like
Which is-
in the preview for episode 4, which was it's kind of interesting.
The
they
previews,
in
oh,
the
the
preview for
previews
episode
totally
4. It's like I wouldn't
misconstrued
want
it.
to dance. I wouldn't want to skate on ice naked. It's like you'd be surprised who'd be interested in seeing you on ice naked. I would be. And that was from Victor. I was like,
Dun
what's
dun
going
dun!
on? I just sort of thought, okay, that's a little. That's not subtle at all. That's very clear as to where
Reminds
his
me of
reference
Legend of Korra.
It was censored, exactly. Yeah.
Legend of Korra. Oh god.
Nice, exactly, right.
That show
Was on point. The best
It was
Avatar that came out.
it was interesting. I didn't
I'm
actually.
rewatching
I just heard
Avatar
people
now.
talk about it. I never actually watched it.
Korra?
Yeah, I never ended up checking it out.
I liked Korra better than the original. To be honest.
I'm watching the original one now, just because the last time I watched it was back in like middle school or whatever. And it's really good. You guys have both watched Rogue One.
Yeah,
Yes?
I saw Rogue One.
I don't watch.
I saw it on
watched a
Christmas with my
single Star
family. It
Wars
was actually
movie.
pretty good.
Okay.
You haven't watched a single Star Wars movie.
Okay.
No. Class tried to make me watch it because I took music and movies, and they're like, "You have to watch this first Star Wars movie." I'm just like, no.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Okay,
talk
that
which first Star Wars movie? You mean
The
the original?
first one made,
the
yes,
original
yes,
one? Okay,
yes,
then
the
that's
original
better
first
than
one.
watching the 1999 one. Way
Okay. Well,
better.
I'm gonna talk about spoilers anyway.
Yeah.
So
Go for it. I'm not gonna watch it.
So with Rogue One, so there's an episode in Avatar which is pretty much follows the story of like what Rogue One followed. Like it's a very similar storyline. So if you guys have watched Avatar, there's an episode where they go to like the Northern Air Temple and they meet this kid who's in like a wheelchair or something. Anyway, at the end of that episode, they find out the wheelchair kid's dad is making weapons for the Fire Nation.
Oh.
And so I'm watching Rogue One. I'm like, this is almost exactly
This is
like the
Avatar.
episode. This is like Avatar, exactly.
Yeah.
So
This
anyway,
is-
if you've seen that episode of Avatar, that's basically the premise of like Rogue One.
I thought it was interesting with Rogue One in particular, their use of CG, especially for characters, because one of the characters they brought in with CG has been dead for 30 years.
I didn't know he was CG'd. I was like,
It was so realistic you couldn't tell.
well, I think they had they had a guy.
They had a mocap.
And they just
They had
like,
mocap in there,
Yeah, they
which
just
was
did
smart.
some guy's face. Like they just.
Well, they
superimposed
had the
his
original actor, who was Peter Cushing, I believe. He's been dead since the 80s, at least.
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't
And
even.
the fact that they
realize.
had him in there made a ton of sense, and they spliced in footage from the older movies that
Yeah.
that worked really well, and they were able to spin it in a way that it didn't seem like we're just splicing different pieces of the original movie in here to make it
Yeah.
say, hey, we're in the middle where there's only so much room we can actually work with it.
Yeah.
But in terms of continuity, I was pleased that they didn't leave any ends open.
Carrie Fisher at the end.
Yeah, that
I
was
was like,
interesting.
I looked
That
at
wasn't even
her.
her. That wasn't even her.
I was like, she looks really weird. Like, why does she look so weird?
It's because
And then-
she's 20, not 60, and it's really,
okay.
it's really quite
I
sad
thought-
that she's gone now.
I was rip Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
And her mom.
And
Yeah.
her mom too.
God.
And their co-stars.
2016 is just a weird year.
Yeah, it's been
It's like
rough.
this past week.
It's like all these famous people are dying this year. It's kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Dropping like flies.
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember reading in the newspapers there's a crowdfunding campaign to save Betty White
So it's
from
one
2016.
dude. One dude basically started a GoFundMe asking for $2,000, and he's like, "If Betty White allows it, I will fly to wherever she is and literally just stand there as her bodyguard for the next 3 days."
until January 1st.
Yeah.
And the $2,000 probably just to cover food and flight.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But it's, and he's like, if she doesn't
He just-
allow it after that, then they'll donate it to.
I'm like-
Donate it to charity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, he's basing that on the assumption that Betty White would just be like, okay, random guy from wherever the...
I'm pretty sure
Wherever
he
the
just
heck
wants
I'm
to
from.
donate
Wherever
it
the
to
heck I'm
charity
from.
at this point,
Wherever the
like,
heck I'm from, just let...
he's expecting her to say no.
yeah.
Hmm.
All the same, if he donates it to charity because of a rejection, that's fine. As long as it goes to a
Did
solid
he actually
charity
get
that actually
funded?
helps people. I don't know. Like, I just read about it in the news. I didn't really read much into it.
Somebody in
That's
chat,
true.
get on that. Give
Mia-chan
us the
mentioned-
updates.
Mia-chan mentioned Yuri on Ice also did a lot for representation. We got characters from all over the world, and they weren't just stereotypes. They each had personality and character. That's true. They hit a lot of like non-stereotypical traits with the international characters.
Yep, they did.
Which was very nice.
I found with the dub though,
Cheat my son.
with the dub, they made the exaggeration of the Russian accents was kind of funny.
Ah,
It
I
was-
saw a
it-
clip of
It
that.
was funny. It was funny at times.
Everyone was just like, what?
It's funny because the guy who played Yuri, the Japanese Yuri from in the dub was Josh Grelle. He's been in so many other things. In the dub of Attack on Titan, he was Armin.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
just
no,
every time I
really
hear
good.
his voice in other things, it's like, Armin's in this show. And there's been so many jokes thrown about. There's so many jokes that have been thrown around about Armin in Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
So him being his actor being in Yuri on Ice sort of solidified some of those.
Yeah.
But,
Speaking of Attack on Titan, though.
season 2.
April
April.
2017.
I'm
That'll
waiting
be.
for them to push it again.
Yeah, me too. But
Well, okay, so
they
wait,
actually
it was-
released a promo, so that's pretty solidified. They may have to take a break. But
It was supposed to come out this year.
JJ
I
right?
think it was
wasn't
supposed to
us.
come out this
He
year,
was
which makes
obnoxious,
sense.
but
Which
he
is
wasn't a bad person.
no.
JJ. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, the Kanabari of the Iron Fortress came out earlier this year, and it was from Studio Wit, and Tetsuo Araki was the director of Attack on Titan. I didn't get a chance to watch it because it wasn't available here through Crunchyroll or other services.
Yeah.
Even though they have the license to produce it now. So from what I understand from people who've watched it, it's sort of mediocre, and it's like a rip-off of Attack on Titan, but with steampunk.
Oh.
What steampunk?
Which is like steampunk Attack
He
on
sums
Titan.
out
What
steampunk.
is
Without Titans, instead it was zombies. It was kind of weird.
Zombie steampunk?
I guess.
Zombie steampunk
It's
Attack on Titan.
Kanbari of the Iron Fortress.
Maybe. I'm gonna try
And
it.
it was interesting to read about, but I didn't really look
Zombie
into it
steampunk.
much. That came out this year, which made me think maybe the director looked at season 2 and said, take more time, get the animation to be perfect before we release this.
Yeah.
And if that's what they did, I'm not upset about that. Give me a good product, don't give me a rushed product.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it
At this
to
point,
As the-
just
as the
give us,
audience member who-
Shoujo season 2.
As the audience member who pays
Are they doing a
for
season
things.
2?
For which?
Because
We're still holding out.
they cannot end Gekkan Shoujo
You can't. No, we're still
with
holding
that
out.
ending. No,
Hmm.
I refuse.
We definitely need a season 2 of Gekkan Shoujo.
Gekkan Shoujo.
I
is
hold
just
up for
so-
that.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
gonna happen.
We're both holding out like, please.
This is what we should do GoFundMe campaigns for.
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe
season two.
Yeah.
Shoujo.
Aaron said saying, don't talk crap about Attack on Titan. I
King
can talk
Jin said,
whatever I want.
David, can you hold your tongue and say truck?
Drop dead.
Oh, well,
That-
not quite.
Not quite.
quite. But,
No,
Apparently he can't.
no, I refuse to.
Yes.
I refuse to.
That's that.
No matter what people would like, that's not happening.
So since we wrapped up the year,
Mm-hmm.
I think now would also be a good time considering recently we've had Christmas.
Mm-hmm. We did, yes.
I'm Santa!
She
Cool.
is Santa.
That's
She
all
brought
I'm
us.
saying.
He is awesome.
She brought us Kit
I
Kat.
brought you
Yay!
omiyage because it's obligatory from Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
get
brought us what?
mine.
Obligatory
Omiyage.
from Japan?
Omiyage.
Okay.
Souvenirs. Obligatory souvenirs.
Okay.
That's Ben's. Don't touch that.
This is Ben's?
Yep.
Okay.
so this one.
So Ben got something, but as we said earlier, regrettably,
And
he
because he's
wasn't able
not
to join
here,
us. We're opening it for him.
We're opening it for him.
You are?
No.
Oh.
That would be very mean.
That would be mean.
That would be very, very mean.
Okay, so I
You go
think
ahead.
no. Let's open yours first.
Okay.
Because we can see it.
Those are-
Okay, so one of the things in here is sort of a combination thing. So I bought it, and B was very nice and brought it back for me.
I gave him the gift of labor.
Yeah. No. Careful how you phrase that.
Whoa!
Yeah, no.
What is going on?
That doesn't even make sense, considering I haven't seen you in over a year and a half.
I'm going to eat my celery. Sorry.
I don't even know what she's going on with this. So I purchased something through Amazon that they wouldn't ship to me, but they could ship it to B.
I'm sorry.
So B asked me, "Do you want me to mail this?" She said, "You're coming home. Just bring it with you, please." And so that was a Chitoge Nisekoi figure. So that's pretty
show
fun.
it
You go ahead and show what you
close.
want.
You got a girl with white panties.
So
Sadly
you guys
enough, they
can
did the
see,
same thing with the Kaori
She
figure.
even has little white.
They
pins
do
in
things
it.
a little too detailed.
Like you can probably
Oh golly.
see it in there. Yep. Okay, everyone's got a good view. Anyway, good figure.
I'm sorry, that was accidental.
Oh my god. No, the weird thing was is that I think they had these at AX or something later
Yeah.
on in the year.
And the store by Mac also has them, I think.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. The weird thing is because I was in Hamilton with Ben in the summertime, and we walked into this store, and they had the same Kaori figure
Oh, that one, yeah.
for like $50. But 2 months after I bought it, and I looked at the box, and it was really damaged, and I thought,
it-
there's no guarantee that this is like brand new.
Might have been bootleg.
Yeah, that was the exact same product, the exact same box and everything, which made me think, okay, I'm not upset that I paid a little more than that to get it guaranteed brand new, but at the same time, the convenience factor would have been nice. Instead of waiting like 2 months for it to be mailed to me, I could have went and bought it myself and just driven an hour to get it.
You
But
never
it's
know, though,
extra
right?
special because you know.
Yeah,
it's from
it's
Japan.
it's from Nippon. So
Oh,
everything's
Scarlet
good.
Rook said she should have gotten Onodera.
Yep.
Nah. Nah. Here's the worst thing about Onodera is that I liked the character at first, but then I just completely ruined her for myself within the Nisekoi Bridge thing.
Just leave it at that. Don't explain it.
He ruined her.
I just made myself hate the
ruined
character.
her.
You wish.
This episode can't
You
go
wish I
online.
mean that.
I just...
You
He
wish I mean that.
ruined her.
Yeah, I ruined everything that I do in Nisekoi
Oh
Bridge.
no.
It's terrible. It's such a bad show. Don't watch it.
Oh, it's an excellent feature, and you should all check out David's YouTube channel.
Watch if it gets a certain amount of views, you can wear the apron again.
Quick, guys, get it to 10,000. No, what? It's at like 80.
The first episode's at
one.
115.
Yeah, wow.
That's 2 years after. So.
Yay, good job.
Almost
Views.
3 years after.
Get on it,
Shoot.
kids.
And yet I still haven't put out episode 4. It's been a year and a half since the last one.
It's
Sorry.
okay. Take your time.
Sorry.
Quality.
Quality over quantity.
He's spent a year and a half on this episode.
Yeah.
This episode
Scripting,
is
scrapping.
Yes.
Scripting,
Yes, really
scrapping
well.
again. Scrapping even more without even having something to scrap. It's just completely
He
derailed so many
ruined her
times.
and then he scrapped. We're just leaving it.
Just spinning this in ways that is not cool.
Okay, yes, next one.
Yes, so there was that. Then I don't know what this is. But it's
You're not supposed to know what this
Says,
is. That's why it has wrapping paper.
to the eternally exasperated one from the protagonist.
Ah, did you sign from the Yeah, the protagonist. She signed that one.
Okay, so I'm apparently the eternally exasperated one.
Am I wrong though?
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
It's
but...
true. No.
It's
You got it
here,
right. You
right,
got it
right,
right. Yeah.
Okay, so what do we have?
But can't
First
we
up,
get
before I open it, thank you.
You didn't even look at it yet.
Thank
For
you
all
in
know,
advance.
it's terrible.
For all I know, it could be terrible, but
Oh,
still,
It's
thank
probably
you.
terrible.
Oh.
And we'll see.
Oh, I see Oh,
I see erased. I see a lot of erased.
I
So
see
this
Japanese. Could it be
What?
because
is
it's from Japan?
Bokudake ga Inaimachi. This is the design book for that. That
The
is
design book.
awesome. That
Is it our book?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
your book.
That's
It's your
awesome.
book.
Wow.
Your book.
That is awesome. So
Here.
thank you, B.
Let's show it
Please, thank you.
up here. It's in plastic though.
That's awesome, though.
But
I didn't even know that existed, so thank you.
It's really pretty. Aww. Do Kai on the back.
It's sad that Kaio's all on her own.
That's Kai on the front, actually.
Yeah,
Oh, the
because
front,
it reads
yeah.
right. It reads
Yeah.
right to left.
Yeah.
So that's always fun. It's just I open it this way
Ooh.
because I'm used to reading left to right. Either way, if it's a design book, it's not the
Yeah.
end of the world if I read it either way.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good though. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you very much.
I'm not gonna hug you.
No,
Okay.
why not? You sick?
To shake hands. Nice.
We do
handshake.
Japanese.
Arigato. Arigato.
Aw. Okay, this is mine. There's like a little flappy.
Yeah, because it's packaging things. Just don't criticize my packaging.
Gotta diddle the package.
What on earth are you doing?
Okay.
So another episode.
if if anyone has a guess as to what this is, it's like little. This is it to scale with my hand.
You guys can
It's-
probably guess that one. Yeah.
It's platinum. You got me. You got me platinum.
Platinum.
Okay, so there's a little.
Yeah.
It's just. Why do you keep
I don't even know
I
what
have to
you're doing
diddle
with that.
everything. Oh.
Is it money? Is money.
She gave me money!
I imagine it's
Yay!
all money.
Oh,
This is a
God.
big box of money.
Ooh, what's
Things that have
this?
been said today.
Okay, so this is a pin. Otaku.
Can you read it?
Ko-
I'm not gonna tell you what it says.
Sikibaka.com? Did I say it right?
Not even close.
What, okay, can
What
you
you
say it?
should do is show, and then maybe somebody else can tell you what it means.
Because
Okay.
there's a thing that looks like boobs and underwear. But I don't know. I mean, that could just be like a branding thing.
Up! There you go.
There we go.
Can anyone tell me what this is? Is this another one of those things that say like I eat ass, but it's in Japanese and I just like don't know what it means?
Oh lord, that'd be funny.
Is this like a porn website?
Yes.
Is it actually?
No!
Oh.
We would have gotten that for him.
No.
Oh, okay.
God.
Okay, well.
Do you think I'm that much of a degenerate?
Anybody can read it. by all
Sachi-
means,
Do you think
go
I'm
for it.
that much
not
of a
gonna tell.
degenerate? Seriously, I'm offended.
Kosikibakat.com.
Don't worry about that. That's just the name of the brand. This part here is what you should
Oh,
do.
I thought I was like reading
No.
the name.
Google.
Okay, well.
Is
No,
that
not
Ketsu
right.
correct?
wo taberu?
Not quite. Not quite.
But it's close.
What does that mean?
That?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, of course. And then they say kek. Screw off. Stop bringing Pepe into this.
Kek.
Ketsu taberu is Aidas.
Is it actually? No.
No.
That's
Okay,
not what
that's-
it says.
Oh, I'm
what
like,
that
you
means.
couldn't have gotten me the exact thing as what I
No.
got.
I am actually just.
No.
like-
Okay, we'll leave this down here for now because
Seriously? Alright.
Okay,
no,
well-
no, it's okay. It's okay. People don't know.
I'm
Can you-
curious as to
can you
what it
tell
says,
me
so
what
I'm
it
gonna
means?
No, I want you to
I'm
wear
gonna
it
do a
before
quick
you
translate, but I'm not gonna
Okay,
tell you
I'll
what
Don't
it
do
is.
it. Don't do it. Don't do
Alright.
it.
Yeah, because you can just look on my shoulder and read it.
just put it on. Should I just put it on?
Do you guys?
You do have the Shokugeki apron, so if it's appropriate, I don't know. What do you think?
It's a very Sachi thing.
Oh, it is?
Then again, after the Great Diddler, I don't know about that.
The Great Diddler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's the
Dolly.
one. The Aida shirt. Okay.
Mm,
Alright.
I'm like,
it's like, but do you?
what? Ketsu wo taberu.
Oh, golly.
Okay. Ooh, it's a pink box. Okay.
So I had to hide it. I can't be seen with pink.
Oh. Oh.
It ripped.
Oh,
Don't open it yet. Just sort of give
Okay,
the mystery.
well-
Show the mystery as to what it is.
Objection. Here.
Oh.
I'm sure you guys will recognize.
I see.
you guys can figure that one out.
Oh, I see.
Dun, dun, dun,
I get it now.
dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun.
your Miyagi.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Ah! This is what it kind of felt like when I was weighing it.
Yeah.
Does it say objection
Yes.
across the front?
Nice.
That's a good
Oh my gosh! This is so cute.
You gotta-
This is gonna be my new favorite
So you have
mug.
an Ace Attorney.
I have an Ace
mug.
Attorney mug
That's
now.
like
That's
mugs.
awesome.
I
Any
love
kind
mugs.
of like anime.
I have
it's
so
like,
many
it's
mugs in
half-assed
there.
anime, and then like they have a mug, and
This
I'm like,
is
oh, I
what
gotta
it
get the
looks
mug now.
Oh, sorry.
Now I remember while I was watching Netoge and
ASMR,
100, you were at a store and you saw all this merch for it.
Because
And
there
it's
was just like a wall of mental gay stuff. And do you know how that stuff is advertised?
Yes, I-
Booty everywhere.
yeah.
Booty, booty, booty.
Yes, I'm aware.
I'm going to when we try out the sake later, I'll put it in the mug.
Okay.
Yay!
Nothing screams alcohol.
Yay!
Like
Nothing-
objection.
Like objection.
Like a mug of
exactly.
Objection.
sake.
More sake.
Like a mug of sake. Speaking of sake, we chilled it earlier. Do you guys want to try it now?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, I don't know how much to put. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's really, really
Over
sweet.
ice?
Yeah, over ice. Hi. Yeah.
But it says I can talk to cats.
Okay, that's it. That's actually great.
Talk to cats.
Yeah, so don't anybody say what it actually says.
It's definitely Aidas.
Absolutely.
Definitely Aidas.
Yeah. So before Sachi comes back with the sake, I have another bottle of it here.
You have the other one, right?
Yeah,
So the one
I
over
bought.
there is different.
No, there's two in there. One of these and another one.
Oh, what's this one?
So this is one of the bottles we were trying tonight. It's called Kikusui Perfect Snow. It's an unfiltered sake.
Hold it up higher. Hold it up higher.
And I'll just bring it a little closer. So the bottle's kind of neat little design. It's kind of snowy all over
And you said
it.
this one was from Kobe?
And this one is not from Kobe. This is from Niigata City.
Oh, okay.
All Hakutsuru products are from Kobe.
Yes, I went to their
but
brewery.
I've never tried this, for the record. I've had one for a couple of
Which
weeks.
one are we trying?
This one is the one I'm talking about. It's the exact
Okay.
same one.
And this
Then
is
we have
the-
the Hakutsuru
Kobe one.
Sayuri, which is from Kobe, which is where B is living and teaching.
My new town.
So
Yeah.
that one is fun. These are interesting brands I've never tried before. I've tried
Are
Hakutsuru.
we trying this one?
Yeah, we'll try that one. Just little bits at a time. It's also unfiltered, so there's stuff in the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah,
please,
so for
somebody.
people who
Don't
just
fund me that
people
gift.
are just sort of saying, where on
That'd
earth are
be
you
good.
finding this obscure alcohol. I work in an alcohol retailer right now.
He
so-
works in alcohol.
Yes, I work in
He
alcohol.
immerses himself
I
in
am.
alcohol.
I swim in alcohol every day. That's why I'm able to drive everywhere.
It is. It's a really cute bottle, isn't it? It's all pink.
It
I
is.
will never drink from it.
The Sayuri?
Yeah, the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, the other one, the pink bottle. I thought that's kind of neat. I've seen it around a lot. This is a vintage product, so it's harder to come by.
I also brought for a different friend a bottle of sake, but like with already the sake bottle thing.
Yeah.
And it was shaped like a snowman.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was really cute. It's the two heads, and then it had like the smiley face on it with the cork head.
That's awesome.
I didn't even realize it had alcohol in it until my brother asked. He's like, "Does there have alcohol?" I'm like,
I don't know. Maybe.
Guess so.
Maybe. I don't know. Buy you a drink? No. B can do that, but I won't. I've never
Oh,
been.
you didn't?
I've never been a fan of that. Sorry.
Of what?
Of dabbing.
Dabbing?
Never been a fan of dabbing
Why not?
because my brother is a tool, and he does it all the time.
I'm gonna just walk away.
And he's 15.
You're the worst.
I am the worst.
My heart breaks.
People hate me.
Give that back.
People hate me for a reason. People hate me for a reason.
He was an alcoholic. B's a status. That's new. Well, so she's.
Yeah.
Why do you get me started?
Alcoholic? No, I buy alcohol, but I never drink it. I sell alcohol, but I barely drink it.
I'm pretty sure you drink it.
Not much.
We've seen you drink quite often.
Because the only times I get to drink are on the podcast. It's the only time I get to drink.
I've seen you tweet about drinking before.
Yep,
Are you saying that's false advertising?
Yes. 100%.
Do you have a house hippo?
No, I do not.
Sorry, guys.
That is an obscure advertising campaign from
Canada.
Canada from, well, how long ago was that?
I'm
Like 15 years ago, maybe?
That's when we were kids.
Yeah, when
So
we were
something
kids,
like
yeah.
That, yeah.
Thank you.
Ooh!
So,
That's literally
information
sake.
Is
about-
this enough, or do you
That
want...
should be more than enough.
Do
So the
you
interesting,
want-
so the interesting thing about this is,
There you go.
so the interesting thing about this
Yeah.
one, according to the labels I read about it, it's 123 grams of sugar
Oh, we
per
can't. We have
liter.
to come by first. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll wait for Sachi to come back.
Okay.
So there's about 123 grams of sugar per liter in this,
Smells
so
funny.
it is very, very sweet.
Yeah, it smells funny.
Yeah, it does smell a little funny, but like I said, it is an unfiltered sake.
Mm.
So there's, if you shake the bottle up, there's stuff that sort of floats around. I think it's the rice itself.
You don't even have to
Kinda
shake
fun.
it. You can see it in the cup.
Yeah, you can. It's sort
I'm
of.
glad there's something cold though. I'm not a fan of hot sake.
Yeah, no, it actually says on the back of the bottle, serve chilled over ice or mixed with soda or mixed in a cocktail.
Scarlet Rook 121 says, David, dab or bust. David, dab if you do, or else you will grow breasts.
That's not what that means, but
This one's sweet?
that's not. It's a very, very sweet one. So I hope.
Oh,
I hope
okay.
everyone enjoys it.
All
I've
right,
never
yeah.
tried
So-
it. Never tried it. So we'll see how it
To
goes.
the end of 2016 and beginning
Yay!
of 2017. Come,
Come
by.
by.
Come by.
All right.
Oh, well,
That was very sweet. That was very, very sweet.
It's great.
she's just like,
You hate
no.
You hate it. I'm sorry about that.
Eat it with some...
Yeah, have
with-
some
I'm
food.
gonna drown it with the sake Kit Kat.
Yeah, have
This
some
is
pizza or
sweeter
something.
than the
There's
pink
pizza, that's
one
right.
that I've tried. The
Yeah.
pink one, yeah.
This is very sweet. Very, very sweet.
Waifu Sachi with the apron serving drinks. Okay,
My thank you.
everyone.
My
I should
thank
have,
you.
should have poured them here.
Good host.
This
That's
is my
interesting.
second time having sake. The first time was with the pink... What's it called? Nigori?
Nigori. It's a nigori sake, but it's Hakutsuru Sayuri. And that's the one from Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Hakuru Pure is good. Their yuzu is really good.
Oh yeah?
When they do the yuzu.
Try
drink.
with some wasabi.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Oh my god, that's
Ow, ow, ow.
brilliant.
Yeah. No.
I'd be down for that.
It's interesting because the Hakutsuru draft is actually really good, chilled and or at room temperature. I
Let
tried
me
it in
tell
the
you a
summer.
story about draft beer.
Oh yeah, because the draft,
Sorry,
because this
let
is
me
a
tell you-
draft
Let me
sake.
tell you a
Because this is a
story.
draft sake, so I wasn't talking about beer. It's a draft sake.
Okay, let me tell you a story about draft something. I don't even remember because it was
A
one.
draft-
It's that
She's
kind of
already
story.
drunk. Let me tell you
Uh-oh.
about the
Let me
draft
tell you
thing.
about the
No.
flight home.
Draft nama in Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
right? So here's the thing: we go to a drinking party, and I'm like, I can handle my alcohol pretty well. I'm born and bred European. I got this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Northern European.
Yeah.
And like, I'm used to like the hard liquors, right?
Yeah.
I can take them quite a bit and
Percentage is
you
a
know,
little high.
gradually
Yes, the old
start
dad.
feeling-
BZO, that yeah, just fair warning for everyone. The booze that we're drinking right now is at 22%, so it's a little higher than I don't know most wine in general.
That's cute.
Yeah, it is
anyway,
cute.
So,
She's like, I'm used to my like 70%.
Give me my 70%
here's
vodka.
the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. I go to a drinking party.
Back in my
with
day.
I never once said that.
Be a soldier
76.
76. Exactly.
Nice.
Y'all don't get my story anymore.
Okay.
No, I want to tell you my story. Okay,
Tell
so
your story, please.
So we go to a drinking party with my coworkers, and they're like, "Yo, try this draft beer." And I take a little bit, and I'm like, "Okay, it's not bad, not bad." I take quite a bit more, and I was like, I didn't feel it at all by the end of the night. I woke up the next morning, 8 a.m., drunk out of my mind.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's happened to me
It
before,
did not
too.
hit you until the morning next.
Oh.
And I don't think this is like just generally a nama beer thing. Like I've had this happen to a couple friends, where it like doesn't hit you until like it goes through your system completely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Interesting.
8 hours late. Just be careful when you're drinking Japanese nama beer.
Okay. Fair
You'll be
warning.
drunk for 3 days.
Yeah. Interesting
3
thing
days
is.
late.
Interesting thing is that I finished my school next August. So my.
Oh, you finished in August.
Yeah, I finished in August.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
whole calendar year. So we have the third semester is a placement. So
Oh,
we'll see how that
okay,
goes.
Yeah.
It's not
After
years.
that, I might be able to scrounge the funds to go to Japan. So that'll be fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta give me a warning because I plan on using my vacation days to go to Australia.
Okay. That actually
Do
sounds
it.
like a great
Well, how
time.
long's the
See if you can
flight?
bump into our old friend Joel, who's living in Sydney.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He
Another
just-
one of my friends is going to dentist school there. That's
Oh, yeah?
why.
One of my old classmates is doing the same, and his sister followed suit. It's kind of funny because he went
Party-
to,
or
he went to
right next to
Mac,
the
and then
party
he
moves to
dropped out after the
Australia.
first year, which nobody saw coming because this was the brilliant guy.
Yeah.
He drops out of school to go to dentistry school in Australia in, where was the city? It's north of Townsville.
Yeah, I remember seeing...
Adelaide?
It's not in Adelaide. It's north of Townsville in Queensland. James Cook University, which was in... I'm trying to remember the name of the town, but I can't remember for the life of me. But the funny thing is that Queensland is right along the Great Barrier Reef, and he loved Finding Nemo.
He
So it's
moved
so
there because of
appropriate.
Finding
He's
Nemo.
going to be the Australian dentist who is ripping out the teeth of the Australian Prime Minister, which is pretty funny.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I remember something about Joel just like
He just-
spontaneously being like, "Yep, moving to Australia now."
Well, he moved.
I
He
did
moved
not know
back.
about that.
Well, he moved out to Alberta
Yeah,
to
he was
work
in
as a
Alberta.
PR company for an oil company.
He had the beard.
And then everything collapsed because
I lost
and then
contact with him after he
the
lost
whole
beard.
country's economy collapsed in the oil market in particular, and everybody out in Calgary and Edmonton were losing their jobs. So it's possible he decided to bow out before that happened and came home for a few months, and then he said, "Fuck it, go to Australia." Give me the
Hey, you
apron.
should wear the apron.
Give me the apron.
Hey! Now David gets to be the waifu that serves the drinks.
Sure.
Actually, David, can you bring me some more pizza?
Yeah, I can do that. But you got to keep
Honey?
your pin. You have to keep
Honey?
your pin.
What?
She has to keep her pin.
Oh, you should
What
keep
does
the pin.
what does the pin mean?
I don't know. Maybe your little
Can
followers
somebody-
can explain it to you.
We talked about it, but
Can somebody please
Translate.
this for me because
All
I
right.
don't know what it means.
so you wanted more pizza, right?
It's okay. It's okay. You say I was kidding.
Please.
You needn't be the waifu. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Somebody please translate this for
See, I
me.
was trying to be nice, but
Meow Chan, your lesson should come in handy right now. You should be able to read that. Meow Chan's been taking Japanese lessons.
oh,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Calling you out on that one.
Please.
yeah, I
I'll
don't
put
know
it
what I'm
back on
doing.
my shirt. Huh. Well, I would be like, I'm slightly scared, but no, I trust B in her interpretation.
That was your first mistake.
I trust B. Dun dun. Oh, she's not that good yet.
No.
Sachi and B are the
Yeah.
Yamaguchi. David is the waifu.
What's
Like
Yamaguchi?
haiku Yamaguchi? Haiku Yamaguchi?
Stop calling me out like this.
I don't even know what they're talking about, so I feel so out of place.
It doesn't work if you give them the kanji and it is
Actually,
clearly
that's-
different
that
kanji.
This is
If
actually
you're
kind of
gonna
interesting.
tell
It says
a
mixed
false
with soda.
translation,
I'm
make it
curious
more
to see how it would taste
believable.
with Coke.
Do you want to try it with Coke?
I want to give it a try just to see how it's gonna go. I have an empty cup here, so I'll just
Okay.
There's
just let's see.
flour in it. They really should have
There's
filtered it, yeah.
ice in the freezer.
This-
Oh, there's
some
Coke
ice.
here, though.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking. Is like
Okay.
grab a little bit and sort of do a quick mix. Without making
Yeah,
a
I'll
mess
get on that.
everywhere.
You should be able to do that one.
Without making a mess everywhere. Tiny bit, and then some Coke or something. By the way, as we said earlier, there's no product placement in this. Not paid anyway. Not paid anyway.
This is
It's
being
making a tiny
sponsored
mess.
By everything.
That's
by
all.
everything.
By
I
everything.
actually got the beautiful apron that
I thought you were gonna say the
David-
beautiful David.
the beautiful David that is wearing
Oh.
the apron.
Yes, because
Um,
I'm manufactured everywhere, and you can
If
buy
you
me
guys
in store.
are interested in getting a
Don't ship
Loot
internationally.
anime box,
Ooh,
Oh, we-
lootanime.com or lootcrate.com/sachi,
nice.
you get 10% off.
I can
Damn,
help you
I
with
need to do that.
I definitely
Yeah.
have things
I need
like
to do
I
that.
know, right?
No,
right?
seriously, I've been toying with the idea of getting a loot crate, and I've just been thinking,
They're
I don't know
pretty
what to
fun.
do.
They're
I don't know what
pretty
to do. I'll go for a loot anime one, though.
Loot anime, you get I think a manga, like
Oh,
a
that'd be
random manga
interesting.
every month.
Actually, it smells kind of good. It smells kind of good.
I was not
It
looking
smells-
over, so
yeah.
that just
It's-
confused me.
it smells like
Just for a
soda.
second.
It does. Well, it smells like soda, but it has the sake mixed into it, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, Chan needs boot camp.
Eh.
I'm just gonna have to like train you myself.
Actually, that tastes pretty good.
Yeah, hit me
Okay.
up.
Yeah, sure.
Not you.
Straight here?
Here.
It tastes pretty good, just the mix.
But he's the
Did you do
wiper now.
50-50?
Thank you.
No, I just did a little splash.
More?
I did a little splash because I wanted to try it and
It
not ruin
looks
it.
horrendous. I hope it tastes
It-
It looks like when you
it-
mix
it-
milk and Coke together.
It does. It does look like that, but it's...
Why do you guys know that?
Because-
Just something
I'm just sort of envisioning it. I'm just trying to envision
trying
it.
to
I've
make
never done it.
Calpis?
I've never actually done
Yeah,
that.
yeah, cow piss and like soda. Cow piss and
Oh,
soda.
what the hell? See, the benefit of wearing the apron is that I can say whatever I want,
Yeah.
and it's like the free speech, but it's the free speech pass.
It is.
I can say whatever I want, but I
Yeah.
won't.
Adorable bear free speech.
Because-
Why is he not zipped up in the back? Somebody tell him
Because
to
there's
go.
no guarantees that it will be here forever, no matter
You should
what.
definitely tie his bow.
I got
Do you want me to tie your bow?
No,
Oh,
no, I got
bow.
it. You okay? Are you
She's
okay?
back and she's just like,
Yeah, I
can't
always
handle.
sneeze like 20 times in a row.
Oh my
It's just,
god,
like,
I know
It's
how
part
that
of my
is.
branding.
I know how that is.
Your cat doesn't live with you here, does he?
No. This
fine.
actually
Your
makes
cat
me-
is huge. Seriously.
Yeah, people
No,
didn't
that's
realize.
not
I
right.
posted a photo on Twitter last week
Mhm.
of her, and so my parents just bought a new vacuum cleaner, but she like decided she likes to stretch and like stand up a lot and just look over things like.
Yeah.
And when I say like my cat can open doors, I'm not.
You're not
I'm not
kidding.
lying because you
It's
know the handles like we have straight handles, so
Yeah.
she just goes and she pulls down on them.
Oh my god.
So unless you lock the door, like
Mm-hmm.
she just comes in.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of interesting because I
Happy?
looked at the
She's a small
picture.
dog.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's
She's
the
the
same
size
size
of
of
a
my
small
dog.
dog. Yeah.
She's the size of my dog. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's pretty good. She's a beefy ass cat.
If we did a battle between your dog, your cat, and my turtle, who do you think would
Oh, my
win
cat
this?
would win for
My
sure.
turtle would
Probably.
win this.
I don't know. Like my dog is very
Your
energetic.
turtle riding my cat into battle. Just like dong dong dong.
My dog is very energetic.
Turtle's vicious.
My dog is very, very energetic. She's not the attack kind of thing. She's more I want to play all the time and
My
never
cat is
stop.
like out to draw blood. So here's the
I'm
story.
there for food.
If you guys have never heard of this before, the way we picked up Happy was when I think it was first year university. So that's been what 6 years now? She's
Yeah,
like 6 years old.
almost. It's
God,
kinda
we're
scary.
old.
God, yeah,
6 years
no
since
kidding.
we started university. So
No,
weird.
5 years since we started. Because we started in September, right? So it's been 5 years.
Nearly
since then.
6 years.
Nearly 6
Almost-
years.
yeah,
Coming up
almost
on
6
6
years.
It's kind of scary.
So my parents knew they wanted a Siamese cat because we had our old Siamese cat just passed away, and they were like, we want the same breed. So we went to a breeder. I know, bad. We should be
Hey,
adopting,
that's
but
where we got our dog. But that's more
if
because
you can
we wanted a
adopt,
baby.
then adopt. But my dad had a very certain breed in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wanted the exact same of what our old cat was. So we get into this room, there's like 10 of these kittens running around. So my dad's like,
That's hilarious. Somebody's Shoop Sachi riding a giant happened into Sparta.
I think someone has done this before.
Oh god.
Someone photoshopped me like sitting on my cat, like riding. It was really
Riding
good. I
into
think I have it
something.
saved somewhere.
That's
But
funny.
We get into this room. There's like 10 of these cats running around, and all at once they decide they want to go to sleep. So they jump up onto like a
Mm-hmm. It doesn't
table.
taste too good.
It still tastes like shit.
Oh, well,
Really?
It's not
Yeah.
for everybody. I
Add
I
more
knew
Coke
that.
to it. Do you not like Coke?
I like straight alcohol. This is not straight. This is
Oh.
about as dirty as it gets.
Back in my day.
Not for
This
everyone.
looks dirty.
Yeah.
It's the Eastern European and yet saying
Yeah.
screw it, just give me my vodka.
I can
can't.
taste like flour in this. Rice flour.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What
I think
was
that-
the stuff inside?
That's a good question. I'm not actually sure.
It would be rice. It would be
most likely a rice
rice.
powder of some sort.
Yeah.
All I know
I
is
don't
that
want
it
to
says
drink a rice ball.
straight.
I have, like,
straightforwardly. It just says it's on the labels that I read in the product information. It's very very sweet and
Yeah.
it's unfiltered. So there's snow-like stuff in the bottle.
Oh.
It's-
Honestly, you know how you were
Cute
saying
bottle,
you,
though.
Good like
You know
cover
how-
for their mistakes.
it is. You know
No.
how you were saying that you bought the Sayuri Hakatsuru because of the pink bottle or somebody. I think Sachi, you said that.
I would never buy something because it's pink.
Yeah, Sachi, you said you bought it because you thought it was kind of.
Oh yeah, I just bought it because the bottle was cute.
And that's kind of
I'm
why
like-
I bought this because I freaking love the winter. I ski all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I've been skiing for 22 years.
You're
That
like
freaked me out.
branding.
Like, I love
Packaging
it.
is cute.
I love the packaging, and
B
I
for
felt
beast.
I thought at the same time because there's a little bit of blue in here
I
as
wanna
well.
finish
So I
the
thought
Dexter.
if I were to, when it's finished, if I were to like put a Christmas light in there or something, it'd actually
Oh,
look really
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It would be a neat combination. I could just sort of find a way to
Yeah.
cover this or
It
something.
has really nice packaging.
It does.
You could also
Here
just,
again,
like,
for if you guys haven't seen this.
I
what's
showed them
called
that,
again?
but-
Oh,
Translucent
okay.
foil.
I showed them that, but it's pretty cool all the same.
Pretty
Yeah,
cute.
I'm gonna get you drunk every night.
Oh no,
Oh.
that'll be
That's
interesting.
she
What
is a
happens with
drug-
the Cappy story?
Oh, the
Yeah,
happy
the
story. Yeah. Anyway, they jump on a table and all decide to fall asleep at once. So they started piling on top of each other.
Okay.
And then one cat just comes over and like sits on me and is like, "This is mine now."
Okay.
So we're like, okay, that one. So that's happy. The sassy one. It's great. But okay, anyway, when she was younger, she always used to, you know, you can play with cats.
Yeah.
And sometimes they like to go on their back and like kick with their hind legs.
Okay.
So she would do that to when my dad would play with her, except she would bite a lot. She was a biter. So my dad tried to do that thing. Like they say you're supposed to flick them lightly on the nose or spray them with like
water
or something. But she's a biter. But anyway, you know, instead of learning from those mistakes and associating like, oh, if I bite someone, I'm going to get sprayed in the face with water. She's like, I'm going to remember you. And when I'm huge, like I'm coming after you.
I'm going to kill you.
So now my dad, whenever he plays with her, we have these winter gloves that are padded and he has to put that on.
Otherwise
because if he doesn't, she will actually like, you can feel her jaw muscles like clenching.
Like trying to bite you. Ouch.
So my cat is very aggressive. She
holds grudges.
Uh-oh.
She likes girls and she likes girls and my cat is slightly
Yuri on
racist,
purples.
I want to say, because if you're not a white male, she does not react very well to you.
Okay, so your cat would hate me.
My cat, no, she likes you. If you're a white male, you're good. Yeah.
I don't get that.
He's kinda
Because you
like
said
a
if you're
peach
not.
As in, if you're
if
not,
you're not a white male,
she won't care
she
about
won't
you.
care about you.
Okay. That's
Like,
cool.
You're a white
she's
guy.
ignore-
You're fine.
Alright.
She loves the white guys, but
Okay. That's kind of weird.
that's a little racist.
It's kind of weird, but at the same time, my dog loves everybody,
Yeah.
regardless of what they look like.
Aw.
She's just like
Your dog seems
equal
very
opportunity,
sweet.
equal opportunity play. That's how she looks at it. She's just like, screw it, I'm gonna
my
play.
cat is
I'm
Trump.
so done.
God
She,
damn it.
no, she likes Asian people. If you're a woman of any race, you're fine. But you got to be a white guy,
That's
or else
kinda
it's
mean.
not gonna work.
She
That's
likes
kind of mean.
chicks and white dudes.
So Highlands is in the clear.
It was
pretty
weird
much.
because we thought it was all
he's a
men
chick.
in general. That she was just like, meh. But because he's a chick, yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then Matt came over and she was just like all over him, like she wanted to be picked up and stuff. And I was like, listen, cat, like you can
Make up your
back
mind.
off.
Like make up your mind.
Yeah.
You sure she's just not trying to make you jealous?
Probably is. There's a cat that lives upstairs actually, and it's this really fat ginger cat. And sometimes you hear it because it's like it passes by the door. Because right now I'm renting a place that's a basement to this house, and like you just hear this cat, and I think you hear it more if you're over here because I think the landlord's kitchen is right above. But you just hear the
Okay.
cat going like, "Meh, meh."
Interesting.
It's like a little alarm. It's great.
Alarm cat.
I want to bring her here, but
Please don't start the happy Trump thing, please. Enough of that guy. We're sick of it. And by we, I mean me.
We're only getting started with him. Like,
We haven't even gotten
I'm sick of the
2017's
news.
gonna be great.
I'm
Wait till he
sick of the
becomes
news.
president.
I'm sick of the news. Like
Yeah.
that's my pledge for 2017 is to stop reading news every day.
Do what I did. Don't buy a TV.
I already did that, but I don't have cable.
oh.
If
I-
you buy
I
a
use-
TV,
I
you
have
buy
the
cable
internet,
guys
that's
will keep
worse.
No,
listening
this
to
is
you.
what you do. You go on Reddit, and then you go to our uplifting news, and it's
Uplifting.
Only,
So it's only positive news.
It's
You
only
know,
happy
our
news.
cats or whatever too.
What?
Our cats, our dogs, or something like that too, right? That would also work. Just
Yeah.
just R whatever.
Oh
you
yeah,
want.
yeah. Or I think is the other one. Where
Yeah,
it's just like
that's
cute
the one.
pictures.
I think that's
Yeah.
such a weird
Aw.
instruction on this, and I know it's off topic, but the fact that it says on the back of a bottle
Over
of wine,
ice.
mix it with soda. Why? This is wine. You're not supposed to do
mask
that.
the-
It's wine with soda.
Flour.
To me, it seems like, and I know a lot of people do this, especially a particular demographic, but for some reason,
Sachi.
people from India really like mixing cola with scotch. I don't know why.
There's a word for that. There's a word for that.
Isn't
Is
there
it
another thing?
pejorative? Is
Like,
it pejorative or is
diluting.
it just diluting it?
That's it.
That you just do that with water. I didn't think you could. I don't think
Dilute
you
it
should dilute
with-
with soda.
Anything that's not.
Because it tends to be cola. That's the mix. And my brother was a bartender for the summer in downtown Toronto, and they hosted he was at a
Your brother
convention
and I
place.
should exchange drink ideas then.
He was
because
he was at a convention place.
Make this.
He was at a convention
do
place
that.
for the whole summer, and they hosted I believe he said it was an Indian wedding. And
Don't they have something where they mix something with yogurt? Like mixing something with
I'm
yogurt.
actually not
seems to be a
sure.
thing.
Oh, it's called there's a name of it. They have a drink that they do that. It's like kind of like a citrusy yogurt kind of thing.
Yeah. Mixing stuff with yogurt, I think is.
It's called. What's it called?
Welcome to the Otaku podcast,
Well, we're
where
talking
we
about
discuss booze and Indian drinks.
We've
Yeah, well, that's
discussed
just sort of a
lot. Like,
topic
this
that
is just-
we've talked about a lot. It's been, what, a year and a half since all of us have been in the same room, so there's a lot of catch-up to play.
2 years, I think.
Um,
Can we try another
We're playing
Kit Kat?
catch up.
Yeah,
Can we try the sake Kit Kat since
Go for it.
we're already doing
Mm-hmm.
the...
Sake?
no, that should work.
That's
Are
a
you
good
gonna
idea.
try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay.
Let me know when you guys are trying the Kobe one because I haven't tried that yet.
The which one?
Lassi, that's what it's called. Lassi, that's what it's
This
called.
is sake flavored Kit Kat.
That's the yogurt drink.
This is the next one that we're trying. Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna try one. I'll try one half of it because I'm gonna like.
It smells like vanilla.
It does.
It smells like
Hang on.
White chocolate's not real chocolate.
Ooh. A lot of people will disagree with you on that one.
I
Ooh.
can fight them on that one.
Go ahead.
Not real chocolate.
All right. No, that's actually kind of neat. Kind of tastes like the.
Not sake.
Doesn't taste like sake.
No.
I can see a similarity in flavor.
What does this taste like?
It's.
I got you. I'm also gonna get you drunk, but
It's like vanilla.
It's like it's a kind of a flowery vanilla in a way.
oh, maybe it's the same unfiltered junk.
Maybe.
Unfiltered.
Junk. Yeah. Well, that wasn't too expensive considering the vintage
I'm
products
sorry,
in
I'm just
Ontario.
too
cost
This one
a
doesn't
fortune.
have any alcohol in it, right?
I hope.
No,
I don't think
no.
so.
I don't think the Pocky one does too. It's just they don't want kids to
This
get
is
a
just like
taste
van-
for
yeah.
alcohol.
Mm.
Yeah.
Regulated
vanilla.
products for the loss. Whatever.
It's like a milky flavor.
Not as
That's
Yeah.
cute
what
as
I'm
Genius
Huh.
7.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a milky flavor. I can see the
White
similarity.
chocolate is not real.
I can see the similarity to
real.
one sake I've tried. Purely just in its taste. This is more like the Hakatsudu draft. From what I've tried, but there's not much that I have tried. There was one that I picked up
When you
in the
come
summer.
visit, we will go to Nada Brewery District. I'm going to
Alright.
go to all the sake tours.
Okay, if we're going to be going to any alcohol places, I do need to go to the, what's it called? To the Yamazaki distillery.
Isn't that
I have no idea
over-
where that is. I have no idea where that is.
Yamasaki? that a
Yamazaki. Yamazaki.
Oh.
I don't think that's in Nada.
I need to go there because their whiskey is impossible to get here.
You know you could probably get it anywhere in Japan, right?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
if I can get access to it, I don't care.
Which is the one that you didn't try? Pudding?
I haven't tried the pudding or the Kyoto one.
Okay, which was the Kyoto one again?
The pudding and
roasted
the...
tea.
Roasted tea, right?
Roasted tea leaves. So this is the pudding one.
Okay.
It's the Kobe.
My pudding one's gone.
What did you do to it?
Did it fall down? Somebody say
That
it?
one? I don't think so.
I have this one.
No.
Uh-oh, where'd the pudding one go?
It's gone.
It's not in the couch, so I don't know. That's weird.
There's one pudding one there. That's David's pudding.
It's mine, but...
Okay,
Oh,
have my
is
pudding
it-
one.
oh, there's one under
two.
the table.
There's
No,
two.
that's the
No, that's
tea
the
one.
tea.
Oh.
Shoot.
No.
Yeah.
Where did the pudding go?
Oh no.
As long
Welcome to the Otaku podcast where we lose Kit Kats on the couch.
Oh, hey, I didn't know we had a remote. Okay,
We have a
I-
remote now.
This is like big comfy couch right now.
Okay.
Wow, I actually thought this TV didn't come with a remote.
Now
and-
you found it.
It was in the couch.
That's great.
That's cool.
And fighting words.
Do you want to split this one?
That's
then?
so cool.
We'll have half each.
Are we sharing? Are we gonna do the Pocky game style?
We have what you to feed? Is that what?
I was just gonna
Is
do
that
the thing.
You two
But
have
this
fun
is
with
okay
that.
too. We should-
Oh.
You two have fun with
whatever.
that. You two have fun with that. I don't think I'd be comfortable doing
Here.
it.
That's okay. We didn't offer you.
Good.
If only Ben was here.
No.
If only.
If only Ben
was
were here,
Oh, thank
that
you.
would not happen.
Ah.
And Ben wouldn't be company with it either.
Okay, so this one's the pudding one. This is what smells like.
This is the one you
Pudding.
can also toast.
Mm.
You can toast this one.
You
Toast
toast it?
There are toastable Kit Kats.
Hey, so
Just
when you say
one.
that it's... So you're saying that it's, like, you can literally put it in a toaster and have at it, or do you mean,
Like
like...
toaster ovens?
Yeah.
And then it boils the top, and then you're supposed to eat it.
Huh. That's interesting.
I like this one. Yeah, it kind of
That
like
reminds you of, like, Coffee Crisp.
coffee crisps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pudding flavor.
Yuri on Twitch.
On
Well, I didn't
Twitch.
feed you. Can I feed you the other ones, and you can feed you this one?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They're just feeding each other. Okay, thank you.
I did find it. Shit.
I knew it.
Philly was right.
Were you sitting on it?
It was
fell
in his
under there,
butt.
yeah.
It's all
My
melted
bad.
now.
My bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We toasted it.
I'm sorry.
Natural toast.
No, don't do that.
David toasted it with his ass.
No, with this. Oh,
Okay,
God.
well,
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We'll leave that one there.
All right.
Is this the tea
If
one?
it's any consolation, you can have the other half of this, so I'll take that.
It's okay.
All right.
We're good.
Tea?
T1? T1! This is Kyoto specialty, but you of course you can get it at
Mine
Don
broke.
Quixote because you can get everything at Don Quixote.
Mine is broken, but okay.
So
Yes,
what would
it
you
is.
compare Don Quixote to here? Is there an equivalent? But it's like a
Um,
convenience store.
No, Don Quixote is like a general goods store,
Okay.
They kind of, it's hard to explain because they're a department store, but they cover everything, and they sell it at a generally discounted price. They have a lot of merch and stuff as well too. And
Is
they
it like
usually-
Daiso?
You said
No,
this
Daiso's a
this one's the
Hyakuin
roasted tea one,
Hyakuin
right?
store. It's like a dollar store. That's the roasted tea
Oh,
one,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Don Quixote is more like get the like strange gifts that you can't find anywhere else from the store. Your pin came from there, right? You
Can
usually
somebody
get, like,
tell me
kigurumis
what
and
this
stuff there.
means? Because they still haven't told me, and I don't...
We're not
Okay.
gonna tell you. Oh, half mine broke, so I'm gonna eat
Okay,
that.
guys, please. Please, someone please try.
Actually, I have tried Ichiran ramen. I actually loved it so much that I got my brother Ichiran
What
ramen
does this
instant
mean?
for Christmas because I was just like, you need to try Ichiran ramen now. That's the ramen that like you sit alone at a booth and you enjoy it, and you generally need to because it's fantastic.
That sounds like
Ichiran ramen is
that sounds
amazing.
like the perfect
Not in Tokyo.
restaurant.
There's
that
a
sounds
chain one in
that sounds
Kobe.
like the perfect restaurant
you just sit
for
and appreciate
miserable
the
people.
food?
Well, you can appreciate the food, but you can
But
also
you'd
be
also be
miserable.
miserable.
You can also just
Oh,
be
this is
there by yourself, nobody bothering you, and it isn't awkward to say table for one, please.
Oh, it's like a milk tea?
It generally tastes like a milk
Did
tea.
you try it?
Yeah, I tried the roasted tea. It tasted kind of like a dark coffee crisp in a way.
Tea.
I'm getting
Yeah.
a tea
It's like tea.
flavor.
Yeah, it's
It's definitely a tea
little
flavor.
bit of a tea flavor,
Yeah.
but I don't know what kind of tea.
It's like
Dark tea.
Milk tea, yeah.
Just like a
Yeah.
milk tea.
Maybe a breakfast tea.
Yeah, breakfast
This reminds
I
me
can
of have you had like Hong Kong milk tea before? This is what it tastes like. If any of you guys have had like Hong Kong milk tea, it's just what it tastes.
see. Okay, so one person is saying your button says vote for Trump.
You go imagine.
Imagine.
I'm just like,
Oh,
oh,
Scarlet Rock. What?
I fucking love cats.
Oh, hey, you said the thing.
You did say the thing.
Yay! Thank you.
Damn it! King Jin 85.
Good job. Good job.
There we go.
This is the third time.
I'm winning. All right.
Okay.
I just generally like tying these on people.
Does it actually say I fucking love cats?
No.
Oh.
It does relate to cats.
Damn it! I got trollololed.
You got troll a lot pretty.
Yep.
bad.
Oh,
Good job, guys.
I should
I'm proud of
probably
you.
stop because I have to drive.
Yeah.
Probably should stop.
Probably.
Probably should stop. It took me an hour to get here.
All
It'll
right.
take me 2 hours to get home, but that's just because I'm being a nice person.
Oh.
Thank you.
No
Oh,
worries.
after all the drinking, I don't know if I want you to be a nice person.
Nice person, like all the drinking, if I'm not even a quart, not even an eighth of what's here.
Philly
All the
Pop
roasting.
called this the apron of fuck.
Yes.
That is accurate, yes.
Damn it! I got
The
played.
Yuri.
did.
I got played. We need more B apron time, guys. Get
No,
on
you
that.
don't. Never again.
Get on that. That was really cute.
Somebody literally.
We need more B apron time. Whoever says the F word has to wear it. I've been wearing it 3 times now.
Yep. You've ordered the
Who
most.
really cusses here more? There you go.
Well, no, the
see?
first time was because I said Yuri on
Okay,
ice.
so
That
we-
was like our phrase, and then we changed it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
At first it was sake, and then I had to just think of what other ways can I describe sake.
Filtered
Japanese rice wine in particular, that tends to be from Japan. There are rice wines from other parts of Asia, though.
Easy. Words.
My brother does the same thing whenever he slips
Izumi.
up.
Izumi just opened up in Toronto. It's the first sake brewery in Canada. And I just wanted to get it because they had a shirt that said Izumi on it, and one of my teacher's name is Izumi. So
Oh, that's
I was
cool.
like, yo, I should just get this shirt for you and be like, it's your name.
That's actually really cool. Speaking of your name.
Your name is
We
coming
totally
to Canada
forgot to
soon.
talk about
How did
this.
we forget that?
Your
That's like
name
the-
was easily the best
That is-
animated feature of this year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's catching up to, isn't it number 4?
I think
in
it's
top 3?
number 1 for this year, no question.
For this year, but in terms of like
I think it's in the
Studio
top.
Ghibli.
I know it's in the top 5.
It's
Yeah.
in the top 5, and I think it's the only one in the top 5 that's not a Miyazaki feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. I do know that in order for it to qualify for the Oscars, Funimation did a week and a half long run in LA for that, and
Yeah.
it sold out every night.
They also went to England, I believe, too.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it was
It-
showing in England as well.
All from what I understand, the only requirements to
3 times.
qualify for the Oscars is if it's played in the U.S. for more than a week.
Don't even get me started in the Oscars, because the
It's
Oscars are
dumb.
not supposed to be an international feature. That's why they have one international category where it covers everything, and then
Yeah.
everything in the U.S. is broken down.
Yeah.
Because it is administered by the International Film Association in USA to make U.S. films more known throughout the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna complain about that. I was like, it's not nominated. It should be. And the reason behind that is because it's supposed to be like mostly.
What
American
about
movies.
Academy Awards?
Academy Awards. Well, that's sort of what we're thinking about. There's the best international film. Or best
Didn't
foreign film.
Spirited Away win?
Spirited Away
Those
won
Academy
a few
Awards?
Oscars. I know that a couple of years ago, The Wind Rises wasn't even nominated for best foreign film. It was nominated for best animated feature, and it lost to Frozen. But you know,
Just
it's
silence.
Frozen. It's Frozen. When
It
you
was
have when you
very
have
emotional.
when you
Don't
have
even get
young
started with Frozen.
when you have young family
Let it
members
go.
who are still talking about it now 3 years later.
Just let it go.
Just let it go,
Exactly.
David.
Let it go.
Exactly. When you have people in your family who are still talking about it passionately 3 years later, you know it's huge.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see Sing, which is playing.
My
in
brother,
theaters now.
my youngest brother, has seen that. He says it was really good.
Aw,
It
that's
must be a big
a
movie.
singing competition one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a
the
bunch of
pig,
animals.
Yeah.
Bunch of animals.
Yeah, what Scarlett says. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to try this one.
B really does not want to wear the apron.
It's pink, okay? It's pink.
This one is sweet potato flavor.
Yeah, that's sweet potato. Anything in
Why is
Japan.
it
So that's what
purple?
you guys are
I
out.
don't
In
know.
Japan, if
It's
it's
like
green,
taro or something.
No,
What?
sweet
Isn't there a
potatoes.
thing called taro, which is like a purple yam?
I think
taro
so.
is fish.
Okay.
What?
I'm
What am
not
I
sure.
thinking of?
I don't know.
I
I'm
want to
pretty
say
sure
there's
it's
like
fish.
a taro yam.
Yeah, exactly.
Weird things.
Half the voting panel doesn't even watch because people still
Uh-oh.
discredit animation as an actual
Right.
voting game. Bitterness. Anyway,
Something is red.
yeah. So in
Green.
Japan, if something is
At the
green,
top?
Yep.
it's green
that's
tea
fine.
flavor,
Normal.
Yeah,
and if
that just
something
says
is
we're
purple,
broadcasting
it's
37 viewers,
sweet
though.
potato
Hello.
flavor.
Sweet.
Don't ever mistake it for mint and grape. I did that. It was a big mistake.
Wait, what?
If something in Japan is green, it's green tea flavor. If it's purple, it's sweet potato.
Okay.
You thought mint and grape? Oh,
Ooh.
okay. Well,
I made that mistake once, exactly.
see, I don't really like sweet potato, but I'm curious
Sweet-
because it's in chocolate form.
Yeah. Sweet potato. Sort of thing. Mixed sweet potato with squash. It could be really good.
That could be good.
My mom.
I would really love to
But
see
you have
what
to add a
purple
decent
flavor
amount of
is.
butter to that. Add a decent amount of butter to that, and it's all good.
Here's what it
Purple
looks
yam,
like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Literally purple.
Like light purple color.
Violet.
Yeah. So before we try this, let's just sort of get the ball rolling for next year. What have you heard about this coming out next year that has you sort of interested? Aside
Attack on
from
Titan.
Attack on Titan.
I
haven't
want the
taken
next
a look.
season of Bungo Stray Dogs.
The third one?
Boku no Hero Academia season 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one. There's probably gonna be more Haikyuu as expected.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just psyched for the sports animes and the shonens.
Yeah.
That.
I'm kind of looking forward to
Oh, more all out.
More All Out.
More all out.
I'm kind of looking forward to Konosuba season 2. Season 1 was pretty funny.
I haven't watched Konosuba.
It was kind of silly, but it was a spoof on the whole alternate world genre. Not in a way that similar to how Defrag was a spoof on the high school club genre, a massive parody of it. But in the sense of if you can go to an alternate universe, you can take any one thing with
come in,
you.
David. You're-
Any one thing with you.
You're slinking off
I don't
screen.
want to sit on your Kit Kat.
It's okay. I'm moving everything back.
All right. Don't want to. You can take any one thing with you on this into this alternate world. It can be anything.
This one,
And
yes.
the god that's telling you can do this is being extremely condescending. And to get back at them, you say, "I'm taking you."
Ah.
And God gets upset and has a meltdown. It's pretty funny.
That kind of reminds me of what's it like World Creator Genesis or something like that. It's about a guy who gets sucked into a video game world in near a shrine, and they said you can have one power when you come in here, and he's like, I want the power to be able to like modify anything, customize. This is what it's create, customize. That's his ability. And he basically like just makes entire floors turn into like mountains and stuff, and just messes with people with it. It's
Yeah.
great.
So the verdict on the sweet potato one.
Oh, Yamapedia starts again. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna start again.
Verdict on the sweet potato Kit Kat.
It tasted like chocolate.
It tasted more like grape.
Eggs
I
for
got.
season 2 needs to
I
be happening.
literally got no sweet
I agree.
potato or any
Yeah,
other flavor. I
it's
got the
kind of a-
scent though. It
I did.
smelled a
I
little-
did get the scent, but it sort of tasted kind
potato-y.
of funky. I don't know.
Sweet potato things are weird, man.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's weird,
It's
but it's
really
like
weird.
one of the
It's kind of
one of the
fruity.
tastes that Japan is crazy about.
This one was really fruity, which is
green
weird.
tea, that, and
I
there's
wasn't expecting sweet potato to taste like fruit. I don't know. Maybe it's sake.
maybe actually the
it's
strawberry
the
one is
sake.
really good.
Maybe.
I've been told that a lot of people really
I
like the
need-
strawberry one.
I need
Just
20
throwing that out there.
liters of water before I can leave.
Do you want me to
No, I'm
top
good.
you up?
I'm
Do you want water?
I can get it. Thank you.
Water.
But she's wearing the apron.
Yep, that's fine.
But I'm wearing the apron. I'm the waifu.
I appreciate it.
I'm the waifu.
You just
All the
you
same.
took her job.
At the same time,
It became a tragedy.
of the three of us, I think I'm the only one who hasn't gotten up since we started.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I haven't either because I need to go to the washroom.
Do you need to go now?
I can wait.
B
until
needs
we're
to go
done.
pee. So I will sit here and entertain you all while
You're on your own on this one then.
she empties her bladder canisters. Look how red her face is. It's incredible. Matches her beanie. Ah!
Alright.
Okay.
It's the Sachi podcast now.
This is welcome to the Sachi podcast. How many of you are watching? 43. Hello all of you.
It's gonna drop in about 5 seconds. Sorry. Viewership drop.
Man.
My bad. My bad. It's all my fault.
How do you guys like the three of us being here? Or maybe four if Ben's coming.
Well, if
but
Ben
like,
were able to be here, that'd be awesome.
if
but
we had like a more casual sit down and like chat podcasty format.
Yeah, it'd be nice to. Honestly, this has been fun. It really has been. It's nice to
Yeah.
catch up with everyone. Especially since I've said it before, we haven't been in the same room all together, but the three of us anyway, since we discussed making the podcast 2 Aprils ago. 2 Aprils ago.
2 years ago.
Which was kind of crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, especially since if you guys didn't know like the origins of the Otaku podcast,
This will be fun.
pretty much we all went to university together and we were in the same program. And after we graduated, like towards the end of fourth year, we had toyed about it.
Well, we had talked about it. This was the interesting story about it, because two of our professors who were overseeing our final projects, they offered and never followed through on it, offered to buy us all a drink. So they all took us to the campus bar, and a bunch of people showed up, and Sachi, B, and I went along with a bunch of other people. And I think Ben was there too, but for some reason he wasn't involved in the conversation.
Sitting with us.
And
I think he was sitting somewhere else.
I didn't really know you that well. We had talked a couple of times, and then
I knew
talking-
you watched anime. I knew
Yeah.
you watched anime too.
Well, you'd worked with B for
because
your
we
thesis.
did our thesis project together, so I was closer with her.
And then we were having this conversation with another classmate and the talk about anime, and then
Was it Alex?
I think it was Matt.
Oh yeah, Matt was
And then
there.
we had the discussion, then it somehow shifted to Flo, and then we both knew Flo, and how you friggin' love the opening for Colors. You love,
Yeah.
you love the song Colors, and
Yeah.
that's where it really started. And we had this massive hour-long discussion about anime and manga and stuff that we
So we
liked.
threw the idea out there. We're like,
And we said we should really
podcast?
We just thought we should do a podcast, and it took 6 months, 8 months, and I sort of said, "Hey, whatever happened to that conversation?" She was here. B was here. Hi, B.
I don't know what you're talking about.
we're talking about how the podcast got formed.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
You were there. I remember it.
I don't know.
There is
I was,
photo evidence.
I was. Damn it.
There is photo evidence of all of us being at the same table having this conversation.
It basically just happened with after that all happened, we're all like, that was a crazy night. Whoa, we don't remember any of that.
Whoa,
What happens at
bro.
that? What happens at
And
the
I
dinner?
remember-
Stays at dinner,
and
then
I
David's
remembered
like,
it.
but we're gonna bring it outside of the dinner. And then that's what happened.
Yeah.
Well, I remember it was near last year's end. You did a live stream on Google, and you were asking people what was going on, and said, "What should I do this coming year?" And so I threw in the comment about starting a podcast.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of other people jumped on and say, "Hey, podcast! That sounds like fun."
Podcast is fun.
I know I wasn't the first person to post it, but I know I posted
Oh,
about it.
Otaku pilot episode.
Oh, Otaku pilot episode.
Actually,
Yeah.
speaking of things that are coming up next year, though, we're going to be doing, seeing as how difficult it is to coordinate our schedules between 4 people, there are going to be a lot more pre-recorded episodes. But hey, if you guys like the part of me and Sachi feeding each other, we can definitely record a bunch of those before I leave you guys.
Yeah, so
Oh my
I think it'd be
God.
better in that regard. So we make an announcement about. We will make sure when we do a pre-recorded episode that it is stated that it is, and it will be going on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Just because of time differences and
As
like
if I would
schedules.
get done after a barrel, please.
She's hardcore. She likes her drinks.
Yeah, loves her drinks.
Oh boy.
One
Yeah.
day we
I'm
will
not
have
an
the
alcoholic.
drinking episode in which
I thought we
David,
had that.
the
Well,
actual,
if I don't have to
I'll
drive
take care of you
anywhere,
guys.
if I
with
don't have to drive anywhere, then
challenges,
it's good.
with shot challenges.
Oh no.
Can I choose the liquor?
Damn it.
Oh God.
Damn it.
Not like these. But yeah, no, it's been a fun ride.
Mm-hmm.
As David said, future we are probably going to be having more pre-recorded episodes, as we said, but we will still be broadcasting them on Fridays according to our normal schedule.
Yeah, that
But
sounds
we'll
about
usually-
right.
we usually
But
announce in advance.
We try and make a very good point of, if we're doing a pre-recorded episode, then we will broadcast.
Rum
it.
chata!
At the same
You guys had
time,
rum chata before?
No, what is it?
It tastes
it's
like...
it's a rum liqueur.
Have you had cinnamon toast crunch before?
Yes.
It's like that, but in alcohol form.
That sounds brilliant.
So you can mix it with ice cream, and
sounds
it's
so
so
lethal.
good.
That sounds lethal.
The reason why
Sounds
they're bringing it up
wonderful.
is because I literally sat and played Minecraft and was just drinking
Yes.
rum chata for like hours.
Oh god.
Yes.
Now, one thing I was thinking about, and just want to run it by you,
Listen,
maybe
you
this
get
could work.
at-
Maybe we could make it work so we keep the 2 episodes a month schedule. One is pre-recorded, one is live. So
Oh,
we do
yeah.
the one monthly live,
Yeah.
and even if that means we do special episodes.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
What do you guys think of that?
if we do a special episode
hey,
once every
Sarah!
month, we do one special episode a month, and it goes directly to YouTube.
Yeah.
And then we do one live stream a month, so we can properly plan it, coordinate it. So that just means, and that way we can guarantee that all 4 of us are there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that could work out really well because that way we have a month to plan it,
yeah.
but at the same time we have a special episode in the queue ready to go. 2
Ready
weeks
to
later.
go. Also, let us know what you think about special guests coming on.
Oh, Scarlett,
Yes,
you're trying
but-
too hard. Trying too
How-
hard.
How are the special guests? Have I brought you enough sacrifices? Do you require more sacrifices?
Did you guys enjoy the whole
Love
episode
Hotels
about love hotels that we filmed?
Oh man.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
It
The
was-
last
it was 2
podcast?
weeks ago that we
Humanity had a
podcasted.
special guest too.
Cards Against Humanity.
Awesome.
Yeah, we had anime Cards Against
I
Humanity.
think it'd be fun is if there's a chance where all of us are in the same room, I could actually bring Cards Against Humanity. We just sort of play it
Yeah.
like that, or even if that's
Multiple camera angles.
Yeah, like we just need 3 cameras and
Yeah.
1 mic, and everything's good.
Yeah.
That would be an interesting way of going about it.
It's it'll be pretty fun. I like the little game episodes. I like things where we can incorporate more viewer activity.
Yeah.
Because chatting along's fun, but in the Cards Against Humanity season finale that we did, we had, I think we streamed for like 2 or 3 hours or something.
Yeah,
And
we,
played
we
with
did
people.
we did an hour on
We played
Twitch, and
with
then we
you.
said, okay, we're ending the stream, but we're gonna continue playing. So if you want to play,
Yeah.
join us. That was fun.
the Love Hotel episode was fun.
That was
glad you
fun.
liked it.
It was awkward, and
Sarah back.
B accused me of being high in that.
Was I wrong?
You were. I had a splitting headache, and I've never touched this up in my life.
Oh,
I've never touched anything that would allow for me to become high.
David is the purest.
His scores are the only thing about him that are high.
Scores total score at 0.
I was talking about your grades, but okay.
Yeah, no, I failed everything this semester, but okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go there.
I didn't actually fail everything this semester. That's fine.
Okay, good.
That's fine. I did quite well this semester. I was pretty relieved about that, considering that we were able to do the podcast every 2 weeks. And okay,
Hi, there you go.
yeah, hi, yes,
You saw my
Contact
reaction
high.
on the screen.
contact high. It ends up being
High five.
It ended up being kind of interesting because we were still able to do the podcast every 2 weeks unless we announced otherwise, and still get everything else done. Mm-hmm. Now, when I was on the channel the other day, I noticed some people were commenting, begging you to do vlogs again. Is that going to be starting up?
Yeah, so I took a little hiatus. Just, I think I started at the beginning of September. So I took the school semester
Yeah.
off because there was a lot of stuff going on. There was like, I did a blog post about this as well with my highlights and like year-end recap. So school was starting. I moved into this place here. But then I had like other issues, like my mom and grandma got into a car crash. So there was so much going on where I was literally like, I don't want to have to worry about the new YouTube algorithm because that was a big thing I saw people in the
Yeah.
community talking about.
Yes.
Streaming's a little bit easier because it's like you're playing something anyway, and then it's live, so you don't have to edit anything afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing videos again, starting in January. I've like cleared out my schedule, so we Gucci.
All right.
We Versace.
We Versace. Hey.
That's all good.
King Jin says, "Are you guys going to Anime Expo next year?" You
Oh.
guys have never been.
I've
right?
never
don't
been to
even know what that is.
California. I've never been to California, period. So that'd be kind of fun.
Anime Expo is the biggest anime convention in North America. It's huge.
It's gonna hurt though.
Yeah, I'm not
the
gonna go to
Canadian dollar.
It
is
was
brutal.
expensive for me. Oh my
And
god.
I was reading a forecast, and this is nowhere near related to otaku topics, but I was reading an economic forecast. They're forecasting Canadian dollar to be about 65 cents US for this year. So
Does that mean the yen is going to go up again? Like in comparison to the Canadian?
Yeah, not
Yes!
necessarily.
Maybe I will come back next
Not
year.
necessarily. Not necessarily, because right now the yen against the Canadian dollar is worth like
111.
88 cents for every Canadian 88 yen for every Canadian dollar.
No.
That's what I was seeing. So
It's 100 yen is
Yeah.
111 Canadian.
okay, so $1.11. Okay, that's actually pretty. That makes sense. That's what I'm seeing in the exchange. It's going Canadian
65
dollar to
cents
yen. It's 88
to the
yen.
dollar?
From a Canadian dollar to yen, it's 88. It's 88 yen.
Okay, so that's the same.
Man, that makes me
Back
sad.
and forth, because if it's 111, then that adds up.
Well, it's okay for me because sometimes I get paid in American, so it's like
That's
woo!
always a bonus. If you get paid in
Woo!
American next year, you're gonna be fine.
But it's just flying to Anime
Getting paid in
Expo.
Japanese.
It is not cheap.
It is not cheap, and like getting hotels and cosplay and whatever.
Also not
I
cheap.
have been to Anime Expo
Go fund us.
4 times. Go fund us and let
Yeah.
us bring us to.
That would be
Anime
interesting.
Expo.
It would be interesting. I was seeing on Twitter from Sid Snap, who's Garant's girlfriend.
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna be
met
back.
her.
They're gonna be back next year. It's kind of funny because you were saying you met them. I was like, tell them to say
I
hi.
met them without knowing them.
Yeah.
I literally
So
they,
Chitoge and Sugami met
Yeah.
each other without knowing that they're the same. They're
Well,
in the same show.
my
That's
friend
pretty fun.
Happy Late Erin does a YouTube manga podcast. She does Manga Pod with Lou and Dodger, and like there's a group of people. But Erin invited me to an anime YouTuber meetup. And so I went, and I didn't really know. Like, I knew her, and I knew a few other people there. And I
Yeah.
just kind of showed up and was like, hey.
Hey.
And then so everyone, like, just started shaking hands and introducing themselves. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Like, I know your name from
Your name,
somewhere.
like, it sounds really familiar. And then after I messaged you, like, literally right away.
I'm like, oh my god!
Yeah.
I remember I was at work and like my phone was buzzing off the off the hook. It was ridiculous. And I'm just getting all these Skype messages saying, hey, I met these people named Garin, and Sydney's like, oh my god, that's up there, get a picture or something.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That'd be fun.
Really chill meetup. It was, like, nice to network with other people.
Yeah.
I went with Moeka, so we were like, hey, because she does, she's a voice actress, so she was just like, I think she introduced herself and was like, hey, I do voices and whatever, and he was just like, oh yeah, like, send me your demo reel and whatever.
And
So
he was collecting a lot of demo reels over the summer. I tried to throw something together, but just never had the time, which kind of sucked because he did a ReZero parody.
Yeah.
Like ReZero in 8 minutes, the whole series
Oh,
in
wow.
8 minutes, and it was actually really well done.
Everyone
Did-
dies.
He did two other ones, which was Sword Art Online in 5 minutes, and Tokyo Ghoul in about 5 minutes, I think.
Oh.
So that was pretty fun. They're actually pretty fun.
Tiagna says, well, if I recall, the rum chata and jelly bean streams did well raising funds. So
I don't know, drunk Sachi
Yeah.
makes money.
apparently it does.
That's our new idea for
The
next
one
year.
where
We just do that every time.
Emily
Every
and
2
I
weeks.
went to Fan Expo because have you guys heard
AX
of
or fan,
Fan Expo in
Okay.
Toronto?
which I've
with
never been to.
Bean Boozled.
It's great.
Have you heard of
It's
Bean Boozled before?
No, I have not.
So it's Jelly Belly, like jelly beans,
Okay.
and it's this box, and they're full of random ones. Except, you'll get like green ones, and they can either be a nice flavor or like a really horrible flavor.
Oh.
So
it's like
they'll
Birdie
have
Bots
like
then.
peach and vomit,
Mm-hmm.
or like chocolate and dog food.
So it's kind of like
It's a
the
Birdie Bots.
every
Yeah.
flavor beans from
Yeah,
Harry
yeah,
Potter.
except they're like terrible flavors, and so you have a little like wheel, and you flick the wheel, and it tells you what color to eat from.
Oh, God.
So you go with your friend, and so you each take one of the same color, and you both taste them, and you just watch people's reactions.
Oh man.
And so they're like the video's up on my YouTube channel. It's a little while back. If you guys want to watch it, we did the video for it, but we also did it on live stream.
Oh, no.
And Emily said something like. She said it as a joke. She was like, if somebody donates $100, I will just take a handful of them and eat them. And like somebody actually did it, and so she's like, well, I have to do it now.
Yeah.
And then 2 other people did it right after, so she had to eat 3 handfuls of these jelly beans. But the thing is, like, she opened her mouth, and you could just smell like I don't
Awful
know how they
scents.
got the taste of dog food and vomit. Like
Ew.
if you smell dog food, that's what
Yeah.
it tasted like.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did they get that flavor so close? And just started
Would
retching
it freak
everywhere.
you out the fact that there are humans who actually taste that for a living? Like
I
they
just-
get paid to do
Ugh.
that?
Yeah, I was like, I could not. I KO'd, and Emily stomached everything, and I was like, how? She's the Iron Woman.
I'm just remembering.
crazy.
I'm just remembering.
A handful of them though. Ugh.
Yeah. No, there's the
Never again.
the one 252 is saying nice things, so that's fun.
Then she
It's
says
being
stupid
David.
cousin Sai. That's not a nice thing.
No, that is not a nice thing.
Aw, Doctor Stupid. Wow,
Super
super
bad
bad
guy.
guy.
Super bad guy.
Stupid bad guy. Has anyone translated my pin yet?
I don't think anyone has.
No.
So you're just
Can
gonna have to wear it to
somebody
like school and then see if anybody in school can find
Please
it.
translate it.
Maybe people donate, I'll do it.
Somebody donates like $20 to me, then
To me.
Be
please
Take me to AX, and then, yeah.
Fly B
Please,
to AX.
What does this mean? Somebody tell me. I've been wearing this
You
for
can't
like an
tell me
hour
that of
now.
all of you anime lovers out there, not a single one of you can read that.
Please. Somebody please. When's the next hot pepper challenge?
Oh god.
I'm so done.
I've never done one
We
of
should
those.
do that on live stream next time.
Never done that before.
Oh, if you had told me earlier, I would have gone, because I went to Walmart earlier. I could have gotten some, like, habanero peppers.
No.
My friend just got flashbang.
Oh god.
I don't even want to go near that.
Don't
No.
do it.
Flashbang
Like,
is dangerous.
The one time I did the hot pepper challenge was when it was the hot pepper anime challenge. So you eat a habanero pepper and then you summarize or you review an anime.
Oh, God.
So I did Nozaki, but like I eat it and then
You
you
can tell me.
throughout like the 3-minute review because I could only do 3 minutes. My eyes just got really red and there were like tears
much
streaming
that
down my
one?
face. And I'm like,
So you
"Oh."
should have reviewed a really like heart wrenching show. I don't know about Nozaki. Is it like one of those tear jerkers?
No, it's very like lighthearted.
Okay.
Is this, wait,
See, it would have been
Gegen
more.
Shoujo?
It would have been.
Gegen
It would have
Gegen
been.
Shoujo,
It would have been appropriate if there was a show that's meant to be a tearjerker,
Fight
but you
me.
hated it.
Just like,
You're just like you're bawling, but at the same time you're spewing hate at it.
It
It's like
was-
I hate this show, and you're just crying.
it was
so much.
no,
I
it
love
was
you
so
guys.
funny though because like
But
I
like, please,
was
just
crying.
Google Translate it, at least.
Yeah,
Somebody tell me.
that could work.
Please. Fight us and kill us all instantly. That's what they
Wow.
want.
You guys, like, I may be the sadist, but you guys are all the what's the other one? The masochist.
Masochist.
Actually, I went to one of the stores there, and they had, like, a
A
big
masochist
S.
store?
No,
She went to an S&M store, guys.
Oh no.
That's
She
new.
went. She went with
Really?
Sarah. She went with
I-
Sarah on the way to a love hotel.
oh, okay.
Ooh.
Anyway,
to have a girls' night out and eat parfaits, yeah.
we grabbed the Santa room. No one with the Robo Santa
Oh,
playing the
Lord.
piano. No, but
Wait,
thank
what
you for
store
the
did you go to?
We went to a store, and of the shirts, they had 2 shirts there, and one had like a big S and then
Yes.
sadist written on it, and the other one had M, and it was like matching couple shirts.
It says gold scrub. Wow,
No, it
guys.
doesn't.
I will get to plaid one day.
That's mean. That's really mean.
That's what it
This
is.
should not be
It's
allowed
Japanese for
to
gold
get
scrub.
1 point off and then lose the next day. Like, that
Yeah.
should not be allowed.
Yeah, that's rough. I don't know. I've never done ranked where I've actually succeeded.
Okay. Well, we are closing in, I think, on 2.5 hours
At
of
least.
streaming. 2.5 hours.
At least 2 hours. Yeah.
2
'cause
hours,
We started
we started
around.
late.
We started
Yeah.
about like 6:50.
So,
5:50.
anyway, we would like to thank all of you guys for joining us today and hanging out with us through the past
few hours.
Don't
Few
forget,
hours,
よろしくお願い
maybe. I think
します.
we might be coming
Next
up on
year
3.
too,
Damn.
please.
Yeah.
please,
Yeah, next year would be fun.
We look
We're
forward
just
to more
like,
adventures.
thank you.
Please, よろしくお願いします.
I need to not do that.
Arisos.
It says I can't read
Arisos.
Japanese. It says get on the payload.
Oh my god.
They're never gonna let that go.
Okay, anyway.
So when you hit plat, then you can just rub it in their faces.
Exactly.
I didn't end up buying it was my size. I wish. Anyway.
Anyway, yes, thank you for joining with us and watching all the previous podcasts over the past year and joining in on discussion and following the Otaku podcast on Twitter because we know all of you guys are already following it.
Yeah.
And each
We
of
also
us.
have that Facebook page that needs a little more
We
love,
do have a Facebook page.
Mhm.
If,
We
if
do.
you
And a
kids go on
website.
Facebook these
if you
days,
kids go on Facebook these days, if
You
you're
chillins.
Yep, there's facebook.com/the
Yeah.
Otaku podcast.
make sure to follow if you haven't already because a thing will appear here and be like doo and say that you followed.
Mhm.
So if you want recognition, you have about
About
30 seconds.
In time, it takes for all of us to scream Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Yay!
I'm like
yeah.
the most unenthusiastic on the
Yeah,
whole
Happy
podcast.
New Year.
Horrendous.
It's like I'm tired, but not at the same time. I don't know. I'm bad at emoting.
So whenever B comes back again, I guess we will have,
Y'all can just come to me.
or we could go to
We could do
Japan.
that. I mean, we could coordinate a trip where I don't know. It's just we meet up in
Just
Tokyo
go-
and then we go and meet.
Yeah.
We're gonna
be in
vlog in
Kobe.
Japan on the way.
That
I'm
would
just
be
gonna
fun.
Look at these
It's like the journey to
foreigners.
be. The journey to be. That would be a month of podcasts
The
where
journey to be.
where we couldn't. That would be like the month of one special episode in a month.
Yeah.
where
You know what
we
happened,
actually
though?
meet up and have the podcast in
They
Japan.
would go up to you and speak fluent Japanese and then be really confused. When
I
you
know.
were
And you'd be
speaking,
like-
and then to us they would just be like,
Hi,
English
Hamburger.
menu.
English menu. I will say thank you.
There's a video. Have you seen that video? It's like a bunch of people go out to a restaurant in Japan, and there's like they're all like different races, and there's this one like Asian looking girl,
And they
so
go
the waitress
straight-
goes to the
Yes!
Asian girl and
This
starts
happens
speaking to her.
That happened to Sarah.
Yeah.
On a regular basis, this
Yeah.
happens to Sarah.
And so she's just like, I don't understand Japanese, but everyone else at the table speaks it like fluently, and they're
Yes.
using like slang and
English
stuff.
and they're just say English menu because you're not.
And they're just like,
Japanese.
please, we speak fluent Japanese and blah blah blah, and I would like to have
She just,
this.
like,
She
looks
doesn't
at-
speak
yeah.
anything, and she just looks at the Asian girl like,
Yeah. The question has come up. When will Waifu Ben return from war? He told me he's back in the region after New Year's.
Yeah. So the next episode.
So he'll be
around,
back. He'll be back soon. When is the next episode? Are we going to take a little break so we can reconfigure schedule?
Well, that'll be online.
Yeah.
That'll be online.
Yeah,
We're
so
we
not
will
doing
be
it right now.
posting that on
Yeah.
Twitter once we figure out the dates and
Yes.
everything. So make sure to watch our
Everyone
Twitter
is a viral
page.
couch.
You guys
Virtual.
should green screen you all into a virtual couch for a future podcast.
I read that as viral.
A
wait a
viral
second.
couch.
A viral couch.
Oh.
Whoa, the famous couch. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll
Take
catch
care.
you in the
Happy New
next.
Year!
See ya.
Woo! 良い年